those demands, those claims on life now become expectations. We say expectations are resentments under construction. Expectations are resentments under construction. They're premeditated resentments is what they are. So now my expectations, because I'm not just going to say I have a demand, I have to turn this into something that is what we call cognitive congruent, right? That egosyntonic is the fancy word for it. So I have to, so now I turn it into a rule. Well, it's an unenforceable rule, but it's a rule that this is the way things are supposed to be. If you love me, you would fill in the blank. Right. That's my unenforceable rule.
And the parents didn't do this on purpose.
No, this is a
part of the limited toolbox that they inherited. Correct?
We are victims of victims. We are victims of victims. I'll say this over and over again. We are all victims of victims, which makes nobody a victim. It's just the way things are now. They can only give us what they have. That's never enough. They're in trance until they wake up. They can't pass on anything new. You know, one of the great things I see in working with people in recovery, as soon as somebody gets into recovery, you know, what we say is that if you don't transform your pathology, you're going to transmit it. If you don't transform it, you transmit it. But once you transform it, you also transmit that. Ooh. You transmit the transformation.
1 second. Wait, listen. Can I just tell everybody that's in the room right now? There have been about 70 quotations that Dr. Alan Berger has shared with us during this movement. If I don't see memes, and y'all tag us both in these memes on Instagram, we are all victims of victims?
That's right.
Come on, man. Listen. Y'all got to tag us on these.
But in every effort, let's say you grew up in a household where there was alcoholics, and you say, I definitely will not, you know, be drinking when I'm older. I will not marry an alcoholic. I will not, you know, engage in it. You may truly not marry the alcoholic, which is the first step, which is great. However, you have to understand how growing up in an alcoholic household, for example, has influenced your perception of relationships, has influenced your perception of trust, has influenced your perception of alcohol in general. Are you going to turn your nose up every time your partner has a glass of wine, even though they're not, you know, an addict? But if you don't understand those things, that's great that you achieve the not marrying the alcoholic. But if you have no understanding of how all of this influenced you, there are going to be some unhealthy traits that trickle down. And one of those could be the conflict, because you saw arguing in the alcoholic household, right? Now you still have that conflict. So you didn't marry the alcoholic, but you're still bringing over that the negative conflict resolution. Same thing. That trauma, that generational curse of alcoholism, you tried it on your own, but without stepping back, looking at yourself, really dissecting the issue, it limits the chance of you really shifting completely. So there's a complete 180 in changing these generational cycles.
Wow. Man. Are you telling me that our ancestors are a type of baton, and whatever was incomplete on their journey, they pass it to you for completion, for resolution through you?
Absolutely. Now listen to this. A few minutes ago, I said they had their shot, they had their time.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a memory, there is a behavior, there's a trait and a trauma. How you judge it good or not good, that's in your blood. This is why I never focus on being, I'm going to be that good. If you're just that good, there is no lesson. Lesson comes through friction. Why? That's how you got here, brothers and sisters, through friction.
Come on.
You wasn't looking pretty having sex when the orgasm came. Some parts of your life don't look pretty either. So when you look at the baton that's passed, it has to expand and grow, because remember, yesterday never comes back. You can look back, to go forward. But to reenact an abusive behavior is not part of the process. You may be abused to get jolted to start the healing process.
Right.
Let me give you a better example. The process of reconciling with your ancestors, we call elevating them. Meaning calling upon their attributes, their characteristics, what they did, even if they went to jail.
Mm-hmm.
You still call because that's part of their experience.
Right.
If they were abusers of any kind, physically, sexually, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, whatever they were, the redemption starts for them with you not doing the things that they did.
Mm.
If you judge them as uncharacteristic of your life, the healing process has already begun. But if they were abusers and you have been abusive, that cycle is continuing. If they were absentee fathers and you're an absentee father, what do you expect for your son to be?
Welcome. This is No Class. I'm your host, Ray Grady, and this is our other host.
Zo Diggity.
Why does he pause? Why do you pause?
Because the pauses are good. It builds anticipation.
All right. But that's always a good thing.
We your host. What happened to that?
So, welcome to No Class. We're your hosts. I'm Ray Grady.
Zo Diggity.
It's going to be one of those episodes. Hey, did you get that? It's going to be one of those episodes. So, man, this show took a few months to get off the ground. Me and Zo really talked about, coming together and really doing something dope for the, creating a platform.
Mm-hmm.
And, when I talked to you about it, Zo was always on me like, yo, when you ready. And I'm like, man, I'm filming and we're doing a whole bunch of other things.
Mm-hmm.
And so we came up with No Class. Well, Zo came with the title. And I was just like, man, we really do have that real chemistry on camera as orators, you know what I'm saying? Leading the charge of when I do stand up. Mm-hmm. You brought me into radio, very terrifying thing for me. But then I think once I started knocking the nervousness off, I'd like to say thank you for helping me, throughout the process of even coming to Dash.
Coming into my own as, a fledgling thespian, comedian, and now radio host. I want to pay homage and give my brother Zoe Williams flowers for his tutelage and encouragement.
So wrong with him, right?
Shut up, Ray.
Man, but if you don't do that, right? I always said that as being black men, cats never really keep it going with the positive energy, instead of saying like, oh yeah, appreciate that. Instead of saying, someone says appreciate that versus thank you. Right. I'm never going to listen to him that say I appreciate it. I'm going to listen to the person that says thank you. Thank you is, to me, it's more surreal, it's more personal. You know what I'm saying? That lines up under that class. It lines up under manners. You know what I mean? And so I really said, I got to tell Zoe, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Thank you for even bringing me to it.
Do you appreciate me or do you thank me now? Because you said you like.
I said that they said it to me.
Over appreciation. Appreciate.
Well,
which one do you
thank you for helping.
Like thank you.
Yeah, I like thank you.
But you ain't gonna accept it.
But I said I appreciate it, and then I said thank you.
Okay, good.
That's
I just want to make sure you thank me instead of appreciate.
No, it's gonna be the thank you. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So what we did was we said.
You've heard of the term situationship. I've taken it and made it something different. The situationships that we find ourselves in have the power to cause us to shift our perspective, either for good or for bad. When we shift for good, we've taken accountability of what we've been through, how we've been hurt, unhealed trauma. That causes us to shift in consciousness. So situation shifts can be very beneficial, right? If you're learning. Most people do not enter a relationship to find out what's wrong with themselves. Most people are looking for relationships to bring ease and peace, but that is only half of the coin. You're a co-creator of this relationship experience you're currently in, and that's why a situation shift has a silver lining.
Don't be this guy. Raise your drive and libido. It's time to man up with X-Wolf. Boost your testosterone levels to help decrease your body fat percentage and increase lean muscle mass gains. Boost your stamina and blood flow for those tough workouts. And these workouts also. Go to xlabsubs.com to find out more.
I really miss you, lost tooth. Where have you? My nigga got a new tooth. Come on, man. Smile and show them that tooth. Hey, turn on the new tooth on your phone. Put the new tooth on the phone, boy. This shit about to catch on fire.
Made you look.
What? Hey, everybody, welcome. This is the ZoWhat Morning Show. Hey, we in the crew, we in the building. We're a little heavy today. We're a little crowded today.
Here we go.
She's your favorite.
New tooth. Yeah, we back, man. I'm excited. We got a great show today. Hey, but listen, before we get in here, I need everybody to hit the like button, hit the share button. Let's get this conversation trending. You know it's commonplace. What we do is promote black-owned businesses, but we got to promote our family today. Some real cold shit, like some random shit. Yeah, I'm going to have to get some ritual work done for y'all.
Will she accept
I know you're a Christian. Oh, scary ass nigga. Seeing drawings and shit on $20 bills.
Y'all talk about my friend.
Look, that's the devil right there.
Hey, it is. He had horns.
Let me just say
in
this,
the bushes.
man. Sara and Peaches, their house burned down to the ground. They lost everything. Their dogs died. Both their dogs died in the fire.
real life shit?
Real life tragedy. Yeah. They lost everything. So I'm going to make it simple. Just give to their Cash App.
Yeah.
I'm going to give to their Cash App.
Me too.
Just give to their Cash App. Everybody. People been calling me saying, what are we going to do for them? How are we going to help them? Just keep it simple. This is the best way to do it. If everybody drop $5, $10, you know, you guys could, you know, shift their situation. You said the landlord is doing what?
The landlord's being real good about everything because...
Because you can sue him!
Exactly, but this is like if I was renting from you. He's my brother, too.
I'd sue that nigga.
I'm not going to sue him because he's doing what's right.
Is this your brother?
No, my brother's...
Is
no.
he biologically related?
It don't matter. You
I'm
gotta
just
treat people right. You
I'm
gotta
just
do
playing.
people right that do you right because
And he's doing you right.
When I moved in there, I didn't have to pay no moving fees, no first and last. My rent was only $800 for 5 years. What? In LA, you cannot find rent for $800.
No, you can't.
While he was constructing the inside of this vacant building he had in the back of his house, for me, I moved into his house with him. I lived in a room in his house. He didn't have to do that and charge me $600 till he was finished. Yeah. Sarah didn't have a place to live and was staying with me. Yeah. This man took my kitchen and turned it into a studio for Sarah. I gave her my kitchen so she could have a place to live. Unfortunately, I feel like it's my fault she doesn't have a place to live right
Why?
now. Because the fire was in my house.
No, but you don't do that.
Fault.
Don't do that.
But
don't do that.
Okay. But it was just that, this man, he didn't have to do none of that shit, and he knows it's his fault. But like I told him, it's everybody's fault. Nobody's to blame, because I thought that day I could have unplugged something. Maybe I could have, you always think, what could I have done? There's nothing I could have done, but we could have been dead.
I hear the Cash Apps ringing. Here, turn on your phone so we can hear your Cash Apps popping. Please, everybody, just dive in. I'm going to dive in right now. Here we go. Let's see.
These are our sisters, man.
These are our sisters. We got to support them in their time of need. Here we go. You ain't Peaches, you Donnie. Donnie, how do you spell your weird ass name?
D-A-U.
D-A-U. Oh, there you are.
G-N-E.
Here we go.
If I like one more,
Donnie Keith.
Rebuild.
Not comedy, Sarah. It's just, there it is.
No, I found you. Rebuild fund.
Okay.
Boom.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to send the same amount. Did you get it?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Is that me?
No, that's Delvin and Jarsiri. And there you are, Zo.
I'm in there?
Yeah.
What is it? Oh, it say my name? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
Thank you, guys. I love you. Thank you.
And then Sarah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sarah. Smile. What is it, Sarah?
Jackson.
Sundays with Sarah.
Look at Lola Pop.
That's my baby. Y'all know I don't have no kids. That was my baby.
Oh, there you are, Sunday Jackson. I'm naming mine the Rebuild Fund.
You got a Venmo, Sarah?
I don't think I have a Venmo.
Come on, man.
I have
no,
Venmo.
seriously.
My name is the same on all.
Hey, no, seriously. Seriously. Everybody put the side bullshit to the side. Support Sarah.
It's my name. D-A-U-G-N-E.
It's an ugly little name. Just remember the name is ugly. D-A-U.
G-N-E, and my last name is Keith. It's the same on Venmo, on Cash App, Zelle, all of that.
And they've been rocking with me for years, and they've been doing solid work, and it's just unfortunate, man. That goes Sarah, dog.
I don't have Venmo.
Kevin, move over this way so they can see Cookie's eyeball on this picture. She didn't want Sarah's dog next to her. She didn't want She didn't want Sarah's dog next to her.
Your dog tried to bite me. I was gonna kick him too. She be having a dog in motherfucking skirts and shit.
Tutus. That was my baby. I had her since she died on her birthday. That's the part that killed me the most.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Dogs
it was
got
her
birthdays?
6th birthday.
It was her birthday.
She was born on the day she died.
Do dogs have? Okay.
Yeah, I celebrated her birthday. She had a puppuccino that morning from Starbucks. Yes, a puppuccino. They have puppuccinos for dogs. She had some scrambled eggs. She go for rides. That was her birthday. It was every year we go get her some scrambled eggs and a puppuccino.
Now. Listen,
I'm
glad y'all alive and everything good with y'all, and y'all got.
We loved our dogs.
But
those
God
were
damn, I ain't never been like a hella pet guy. My brother had dogs, and I fuck with the dogs every now and again or whatnot. You know, oh, they go to dog. Okay, nigga. But I kick a dog over a fence. You hear me?
But see, this is what I think about Zoe. I would walk into Dash Studio before the show, and guess who Zoe would be sitting with? That little dog.
Well, that dog came to me.
That dog was with you every time I looked up.
Whatever that dog's name was.
He want to say. He liked dogs.
No, dogs like me.
And
Except
you was
your
just,
dog.
You was just, my dog liked you when you was sitting down.
Your dog
She don't
didn't
like
want
you
me to
moving
leave.
aggressively. She don't like people moving.
Listen, I had to learn to re-like that nigga.
You taking care of new dog?
I love that dog.
See,
Kilo.
he talking all that
Kilo.
shit.
Where you at, Kilo? My nigga Kilo. No, I fuck with Kilo.
That's it.
Cause Kilo fuck with my granddaughter. When they brought the baby home, Kilo was like, nigga, that was happening, nigga.
Yeah.
Everybody fuck around with this baby, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But I can't fuck with every animal. Your dog.
That's how Cookie was.
Your dog was just like you.
She was a
Your
guard
dog was an asshole.
And she was a conspiracy theorist.
Motherfucking dog is cool. Hey, motherfucking dog cool as hell. Just sitting there on the couch chilling.
Yeah.
Then when you get up and get ready to leave, the motherfucking dog want to bite you.
Yeah, she chased you out. She's a miniature pincher. They just don't like nobody.
So what the fuck is the dog chasing me for? I was just sitting with the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, where you going, nigga?
Yeah, I didn't ask you to move in my mama house, nigga.
Or maybe your dog, the dog's daddy ran out on her.
Sarah, tell her. I tell him. My dog barked at Sarah well, she barked at Sarah the whole time.
The whole time.
She would lick her and then bark at her when she left every day.
Let's see. I don't want to know how much you got. I just want to know if they coming through.
I appreciate what you're doing.
No.
I thank you.
I just want to know that it's popping. Please, you guys.
Because we found a place. We might get it. We're getting this place.
And the landlord is helping you get it.
And the landlord is going to help us get it because he cried like a baby because he looked at my dog, barked at him, chased him out his own yard every day.
A dog can't chase me out my own shit now.
And my dog was a gangster.
I would turn Korean on your dog.
Oh, here we go.
An eater?
No. I raised it well. Don't do it.
Cookie Lion. That's why I named her Cookie Lion.
Cookie loins. Cookie loin
She
chops.
was after loins. She was going to bite some loins in there. Cookie, she had that.
And what was the name of your dog, Sarah?
My dog's name was Lola. Lola Falana Jackson.
I called her Lola. I called her Lola Pot Pot. Sarah was staying with me and had to come home one day and say, "Can I bring a dog here?" I was like, "You live here. How you gonna bring a dog here?" But she was moving into her place soon, so I was like, "Go ahead."
Somebody asked, do you guys have a PayPal?
Yes, I do, and it's yep, that's me. And it's D_, what is it? PayPal's email or phone number? I forgot. I ain't used PayPal in so long.
Email.
PayPal's email.
Okay, D_impress. IMPRESS.
Empress or Impress?
Impress. That was my rap name. D-Impress. Not depressed. D-Impress. Ask them niggas from the good life. They'll tell you who used to run that mic.
They be like, who the fuck is that? We famous, but who is she?
I might not have got famous, but I got some of them famous. They was on my showcase.
Remember the last time I asked you to rap when you was up here, and it was
oh, I can't rap no more. That you know,
like
I'm
the devil
old
went
now.
down to Georgia.
Now I still want to go hurrah. I still want to do that. You know, I only had a few raps. It wasn't meant for me. Comedy was meant for me because my raps were funny. I had niggas laughing at the good life. I be talking about wiping my ass with Scott tissue. So it was like inevitable comedy was coming.
Hey, listen, please give her some money right now because I don't ever want her to talk about rap again. She's in need. Give this motherfucker some money right now.
3622.
Support the sister right now.
Hell yeah.
And anybody who has brands that I promote on here, I suggest you guys reach out to Sarah and Peaches as well and support them too, man. They lost everything.
Come on.
Man, I'm looking at my books right now. Like, you guys don't understand. People don't realize how much value everything you have in your home has. It has no value.
I like how you're about to say how valuable nothing is.
Yeah, because you think you've accumulated so much stuff. I think about my shoe collection, my earrings, my books. I mean, I had books that people cannot find anymore.
Well, you can't find them either.
Oh, I can find them. I can find the covers in the ash.
Yeah. You might as well bathe in the ash and gain the knowledge.
Gain the knowledge. This nigga here, I tell you. But you think
you're a comic. You supposed to.
You think you have a lot.
Ash showing you the knowledge will go in your skin.
You think you have a lot until everything's gone. And this is not the first fire I've been through. When I was 7, my house burned down. My brother set our house on fire because my mom and them was on heroin and they left their paraphernalia on the table. And my brother, he was about 3. I was watching cartoons, Michael Jackson cartoon. And the fire was on the TV. And I'm like, well, why is Michael dancing in fire? I didn't even smell the smoke.
No, wait, hold on. See, I know what's happening. I've seen this before. What movie was that when there was a fire demon? I think you might have a fire demon. What movie was that? When the fire demon was chasing motherfuckers down? Was it the X-Files or some shit? It was a movie like that. There was a fire demon. These motherfuckers were trying to get away from him, but that demon was coming.
Well, I ain't got no fire demon because that was my mom and them
that
selling
might have been,
heroin.
What's the two brothers?
That was heroin addict shit, okay?
The Winchesters, what's the 2 brothers?
Hold on.
The TV show with the Winchester brothers.
The Brim brothers.
That be ghost chasing and killing shit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Supernatural.
Supernatural.
Yeah,
yeah.
Donnie, what's your Venmo?
It's the last 4 digits of my phone number is 3622.
You might got a fire demon on you, girl.
3622. No, I don't. My mama and my stepfather were heroin addicts and left candles and matches and shit on the table with 2 children in the living room, and one of them is a pyro.
Well, that's the behavior of a fire demon. I said it. You proving my point.
Yeah, the brother was the fire demon because he was always throwing matches at somebody, but that house particularly burned down. And then I say my mom, my stepdad said I tried to kill him because I didn't wake him up. But nigga, you on heroin, you're not gonna wake up.
All right, so
you didn't try to wake
I'm gonna say this.
I did.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this again. Please, please, please. Throughout the show, I'm gonna come back to it. I'm gonna reiterate it. Please support Donnie Keith and Sara Jackson. They done lost everything. Don't start crying, nigga.
I'm not. I just started
crying when you called me the other night. I said, nigga, it's too late to be sniffling and shit. Don't. Sarah's like, nigga, cause shit. I said, hey, hold on.
Oh, she couldn't control herself.
Hey, I
wasn't as dumb.
Hey, what?
You cry over that too. Look at that
call
face.
Me with
Look at her face. You cry over that face too with her evil eye.
That shit is crazy.
Give us. Well,
in the fire,
the smoke inhalation. Right. She was bald up. Well, this is what happened.
Don't describe no morbid shit. I don't need nothing in my
I'm not.
consciousness.
I'm gonna make it very simple. I came home from here. Me and Sara were here at the studio about to shoot promos. Remember the other night I came in when Zoe was on air dressed crazy as hell. We were about to shoot promos, but Sara was tired. Shit was dragging. I said, let's go home. Something just told me go home. No, so we pulled up at the same exact time. It was weird because we never do. And I said, I smell something. And after my house burned down when I was little, I have a very keen nose. So your senses are heightened when you are taken away from something. So when I got in the back, I said, no, something's on fire. And as soon as I opened the door, smoke just billowed out, black smoke, just a big old puff of it. And I ran in the house and I just started screaming and screaming, looking everywhere for the dogs. What? Then I took a water hose, put out the fire. And then the backdraft ignited the whole wall on fire. And that's when the landlord jumped out the house and his stepson, and they went into action, put it out. The firemen came running in, axed up everything, hosed up my house. That's what ruined all my stuff, really. It wasn't the smoke and the smoke, but it was mostly the water. But ironically, on a lighter note, my artwork is still there. My grandfather's easel is still there. All his artwork is still there. My mother's urn still there. But that Costco toilet tissue. I had a big ass thing of it right next to my. That shit is still there, nigga. I will buy Costco forever. That shit survived. How the hell did toilet paper survive? I'm like, Costco.
I'm like, Costco.
All right.
I'm just saying that
promote,
comedy writes itself.
We're going to promote. Y'all just continue to give to these girls because, like I said, they're going to need the bread. They're going to need the bread, buy couches, drawers, wash rags.
And we all women of a certain size.
So it take a little longer for the manufacturer to stitch them drawers together. They need 3 elves.
Cotton so it's breathable.
Santa's elves got 3 elves per drawers.
You gonna go home and Oshun and Cuckoo on the balcony go fuck you up.
Hey, don't mention Oshun.
Here we go.
Don't do that. She don't play. Anyway, we love them. We want to support them. We want to keep them in a good space. So let's continue to support them.
Thank you guys
y'all so much.
We love you too.
Now we're gonna move on with the regularly scheduled program. Let's get our seating together. We love you.
Bye.
I stood on
Your sweater's on the floor.
the banks of Jordan one day.
My Lord, my Lord,
Hey,
my Lord.
Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what it is. Whenever I put these black-owned businesses in front of you, now's the time to support them because you never know when fucking disaster will happen. Some of the hardest, I'm going to tell you right now, as an entrepreneur and a business owner or whatever, one of the hardest things, man, is to just be out there. You know, you can't really purchase a crib, or you can, but it's just harder to purchase a crib as an entrepreneur. Because banks, lenders, they don't look at you as reliable. They say, who the fuck do you work for?
Who you work for? Who your people?
Who your people? Now, you could have bread, but they'll be like, okay, that's bread you got today. How you gonna be able to handle
15 years from now.
what's happening? A 15-year mortgage, 30-year mortgage. So when I promote these black-owned businesses, man, you never know what kind of tragedy could pop up. So motherfuckers be like, I'll get to Kevin when I get to Kevin. No, get to Kevin when we talk about Kevin. I'll get to, Saloon Door when I get to Saloon Door.
Don't you worry about that, baby.
Yeah, that's Auntie Sara. Don't you worry about it, baby. Your tooth is special. You special. Your gums is special.
God don't make no mistakes.
God ain't never made no mistake. Boy, them gums is strong.
It is not in his nature.
Look how healthy your gum is without that tooth.
God don't make no mistakes.
No, but I'm saying. But I'm saying, like, support the brand. When my brother Dom says, hey, man, go check out, Jack Herrera or Masquerade, your documentary, Masquerade, right? I mean, what does it hurt you, right? What does it hurt you to go over there and just support? Because you never know. Anything could happen at any moment, and then you'd be like, damn, I wish I would have did this, that, and the third. Again, the oldest song, in context of what the solution is for fixing Black America is unity. But there is no unity. There is no community. There's my crew, me, and mines. And it's unfortunate that it has to be that way, but it's that way for most of the time. So when I say go buy all the Total Package Energy, just go get their whole brand of products. You gonna fuck it off on whatever anyway.
You gonna fuck that shit off anyway, nigga.
You gonna on whatever.
Fuck it off on the total package, nigga.
Listen, if I listen, If I could find fat in the time you waste, I'm sure I can find fat, right? I'm sure I can find fat, right, in the money you spend.
Is that the weight I got? Is that time?
Lord have mercy, somebody save this child. Anyway, you hear when they say cut the fat out, right? I guarantee, and time is worth way more than money. I guarantee you, if I sat down and itemized your 168-hour week, that shit is got more fat than Wagyu. More fat than Kobe steak, nigga. Your shit is fatty. You got a fatty liver. Right? You got a fatty clock. Right? Pate, right. You wasting time and you wasting money. But if I say support this black-owned business and buy out their inventory because it keeps them alive, right? That's like planting the seed. That starts the reciprocity of black-owned business and recycling of black dollars. When I say the same thing about X-Wolf, just do it.
X-Weezy.
Just do it. How many of you motherfuckers eat hot Cheetos?
Hot
Cheetos.
Nice Subway sandwich.
Takis. Yeah. No, real.
Hot Cheetos is a fucking phenomenon.
I'm dead ass serious.
That shit is crazy, nigga. Why? I don't know.
Somebody said, Hassan, you got them new flavors of Wee Juice?
He got them temp flavors
You should
in
have
reference to the
molecular
two.
level. That should be a flavor.
Molecular level.
Nigga.
You should have films.
Films. Strawberry films.
Strawberry films.
Strawberry Fims.
Yo.
F-I-M-M-M-S.
Why you trying not to laugh?
Strawberry Fims.
Why you trying not to laugh, my nigga? But you know you want to laugh more.
Kev, your mic.
You want to laugh more,
Who's
nigga.
Mike?
Who's Mike?
No, Kev was on his mic.
Huh?
All right, so I'm going to say it
Through his
again.
laughter.
Oh, my bad.
Please support the black-owned businesses, right? You got to support the HuriKane Report.
Who?
One of the principals of the HuriKane Report called me yesterday and was like, what you gonna do for Sara and Peaches? They lost everything, nigga. What you gonna do? I said, I got to stand up and ride with my sis. I got to ride with him. So I sent some bread today. You send some bread. But I'm saying, man, listen, watch when we get into today's topics. You'll see Z-Moss!
Hey.
Okay, Z-Moss.
Had some already, ladies. Z&X Wolf.
You better believe it, motherfuckers. You better believe
X and Z.
Z-Moss, go buy out everything. I heard we had a hella week or a hella month in, what is it?
October?
No,
September.
September. See, I can tell you which month is this next month. I can't tell you the month I came out of. I heard we had a great month in September. I heard we had a horrible month in October. That's just what it is. Buy out the brand, Z-Moss. Go to cmossbusiness.com. Support. Go to let me say the HuriKane Report one more time. H-report.news. Write it. Take action. Maintain freedom. Black Al Jazeera news outlet. Please support. And then I'm going to throw it over to Kev. Wait. Before you get started, just 1 second.
Yeah.
The Shrouded Lighthouse will be here tomorrow.
Come on, man. Tomorrow?
Yeah. I spoke the boxes. In between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m.
Yeah.
They will be delivered to the crib.
Hey, so.
1,500 pounds of books. Now let me just say this.
1,500 pounds?
2,000 copies, 1,500 pounds.
Wow.
That's the heavy.
Nigga, I'm gonna be carrying one box at a time up
Nigga.
3 floors.
You tripping, nigga. You got 2 sons, nigga.
It's gonna take me.
New and Naeem. Hey,
Why don't you develop a pulley system?
Well, y'all niggas
Develop a
handle
pulley
this right
system,
here.
make
Nigga said a pulley system.
On the Three Stooges.
This nigga said a pulley system. That's genius.
Nigga, that's funny.
That's on
Amazing.
So the books will be here tomorrow, but I had to call Roadrunner. So I'm a little salty about why I gotta call you.
Hilarious.
How come you didn't call me like you said you would?
That part.
Book's been here since Thursday.
Shit.
Oh, we gonna call you and let you know, and we gonna schedule a time. And here it is Monday, and I call you, and you go, oh, what's your PRO number? Here's the number right here.
Yeah, my lord.
Oh, let me hook you with somebody in scheduling. And then they hooked us up. They didn't connect us directly through the phone system. This motherfucker had the nigga on speakerphone talking. Yeah, Jimmy, when can you get it over there?
Jimmy.
Tuesday, right? Yeah, tell him Tuesday. I'll be over there Tuesday. I'm gonna be in that area because you know I go over there for that coffee. They got some coffee around. I heard the whole motherfucking conversation.
Jimmy.
I said, these niggas is over here fucking up.
This nigga said, Jimmy.
Jimmy won't more.
Yeah, tell him I'll be around there around in between 10 and 2. Depends on how long breakfast go. Yeah.
Funny as shit.
Oh, it's a line at Rob.
Yeah, I got this one pallet. One pallet of books, but it's a lot of books down 2,000. Yeah. Now tell him I can't go inside. Wait, let me read this. Oh yeah, tell him we supposed to bring it inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
He paid for it.
You better call your sons, nigga.
That boy
Fuckers! You know this book should have been here last week. But anyway, it's all
He
good.
finished reading
Hey,
it.
nigga, you got 2 sons. Boop, boop. Get y'all bitch ass.
Have you
down
seen
there right
Naeem?
now. Yeah, I seen both of them.
Let me tell you something, nigga.
I done seen both of them.
Naeem is built like plywood. That nigga pick up one of them boxes, snap! I done broke the nigga. God.
He not
We
strong.
can't do that to Naeem!
He not strong. He creative.
He not strong, he creative.
He not strong.
That nigga creative. He not strong, he creative.
You creative, baby. You creative.
Don't
baby.
pick him up.
You let the other brothers get that. You creative.
Hey, no, my youngest son, that motherfucker hilarious. He be like, Dad, I'm tired of eating these motherfucking lettuce sandwiches and herbs. And
Lettuce sandwiches.
no, his mother is very, health oriented.
Lettuce sandwiches.
He said, man, our refrigerator look like a goddamn garden, Dad. Come get me, man.
I'm withering the rain.
Send me some money, man. I'm finna go. Hey.
Lettuce sandwiches and herbs.
I took the motherfucker. We went to go get something to eat, and the nigga ordered some old absurd shit. Because he ain't been getting it. He said, give me the quadruple decker cheese.
I want the clown
Hey,
burger.
the bison burger, please.
I said, hold on, nigga, that's 4 patties. Yeah. You put extra pickles in.
Oh, nigga, no. Oh, damn.
Do you know that nigga fucked that entire shit up?
That's disgusting.
This nigga wafer thin right now. He like, Dad, I got to keep on these burgers
Hey,
now.
when nigga picking up them damn books.
He eat with slim class to keep his weight up.
This nigga's whole.
Tell him to use his legs, get some squats in. Use these arms, shoulders, nigga.
Nah.
What you talking about? Yeah,
Hey, I'm telling you right now, that shit is still kind of gelatinous.
Gelatinous.
It ain't gonna work.
He the one gonna create
Hey,
the puppet, though.
Naeem, don't let this nigga say that shit
This
about
my
you.
nigga, man.
Don't let this nigga say that shit about you, Naeem.
No,
Hey.
he's the one that's gonna create the
Yeah.
pulley
Do some
system.
push-ups.
That's
Let me
the
say
one.
this though. I used to make him do push-ups. But
As a punishment.
man, I
And now
made
he
him do
built
push-ups
like
all
one.
the time. But when we practice playing hoop and punishments.
He built like
But
a
let me
push-up.
just say this. Y'all follow my son
man.
Naeem Josiah on Spotify.
Cause you know he creative.
That nigga, he's a creator.
He just called you Jello, Naeem. You a pudding pop. He's called you a pudding pop.
He gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. I'm gonna get him right.
It's called this nigga pudding pop, nigga.
Hey, follow his
Come get
music.
this nigga.
Oh, he has a music page on Spotify. Go to Spotify. Look up Jusai, JUSJASI, or JAI. There you go. Jusai, JASAI. Jusai, JUSJAS.
Sound like Hassan.
No, that wasn't me. That was Chris.
He's like, I don't know if I'm getting that.
No, but support young Jusai, man. But the books will be here tomorrow. I'm gonna be rolling on my floor in books.
Naeem, come help him take this
Don't
book
give the
out.
women a visual.
Shit, what do you mean don't get the women a visual? Don't get the niggas a visual.
Oh, the niggas a
Don't give the
visual.
Niggas be like,
They
you
like-
gonna be wrong. Niggas be like, I'm finna picture him rolling.
Like Tupac.
Nah. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Your gigantic fruitopian asses out.
Okay.
All right. So support all the
You gonna
brands.
sign my book like this?
Hey,
You
Kev,
didn't. Stop putting that shit up there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Kev,
Stop putting that shit up there, girl.
give them the preview of your Get Down, bro.
Police stop law package. Come on, everybody. Get out there and learn the damn law. Million Johnny Cochrans. You already know my mission. Go to the KnowYourRightsFoundation.org for the full package. You get the Know Your Rights manual. Tells you everything you need to know at a police stop. And Terry stops, which is a police stop on foot, so that the police can't harass you, violate your rights, which is what they do most of the time because they know you don't know shit. They just know that. And they know less than you. But they'll make up some shit because they know you don't know any goddamn thing and you'll buy anything that they say. So you gotta know your rights to know when these niggas is lying and you can catch them in the trap. This right here, the cards you need, constitutional rights card, qualified immunity card. These two things, this one tells the police officer what they can and they can't do at the police stop. This one tells them what happens if they violate your rights. They lose their qualified immunity. And this is a big topic right now. This is their qualified immunity is up in the Supreme Court. It was ruled against one time in 2020, and now it's up again. There's another case up against their qualified immunity right now. And luckily, it was a Caucasian dude who got his ass beat and and it went to the Supreme. If it was a nigga, you would never hear this goddamn you would never hear this shit. But a Caucasian got his ass beat, and he was the wrong dude. They beat his ass senseless, and he wasn't even the right dude. So now he got his case in the Supreme Court. So qualified immunity is up for renewal. So this one lets you know that they lose that qualified immunity right here. And they also have police insurance, or what's called the public official bond. Every police officer has to have it, no matter where they are in any state, any municipality. All of them have to have it. And so if they violate your rights, they lose that insurance, or what's called the bond. It's also credit. So the thing with the differences between insurance and credit is, in insurance, you don't have to pay it back. Basically, when you get insurance, you violate the insurance policy. Your premium goes up. With a bond, if a police officer violates that bond, they lose the money, period. They have to pay all the money back, excuse me, to the insurance company, which goes on their credit. So they fuck up their credit when you place a lien on this. This is why this is so important. And they can't work that day. See, they don't want you to know this shit. When a police officer pulls up, you say, give me your name, your badge number, and your surety bond number or your insurance number. Watch the face on that nigga. Watch him straighten up. What? Hey, what? Bond insurance number. Hey, promise you that's gonna happen. So go to KnowYourRightsFoundation.org and get that. This right here is the Cliff Notes. This is the police stop flashcards, Volume 1, Volume 2, right here, and you get it all for free. If you go to the Great Book of Melanin Research. This is on realnoggers.com. But if you just want the full package, please go to Know Your Rights Foundation. Excuse me. Please go to KnowYourRightsFoundation.org. We need to build that organization up because this is for the people. This is how we're gonna fight back against this bullshit, especially these mandates that's coming down the pike. You need something. You need some semblance of the knowledge of law in order for you to fight back on this shit, because mandates actually aren't legal, but you don't know that, so you can't fight back against it. So get the knowledge up.
Knowledge. Bring the knowledge.
Timmy, talk.
Juice boy.
Thank you.
Juice brother. Hold on, let me get it right. That's Juice brother. Juice man. You understand?
You just called him
that
boy.
Juice uncle.
Just called him a slave.
Oh no, he ain't no slave. That's hey man, that's Juice uncle. That's a free man right there.
Free from this, homie.
So speak on it. Tell him and then end yours.
Go ahead, Malcolm, with the glasses.
Hit your motherfucking power bracelet on his ass, nigga.
We didn't land on We Juice. Boom. We Juice landed on us.
Tell him what's up, man.
We like your full ride.
Niggas want me to laugh all the time now, man. I'm trying to be serious on this stage.
Wow.
Hey, and you gotta focus, cause that tooth.
Lord have mercy.
Don't spit it out. Don't spit it out while you talking.
Hold down, baby.
Let's all get real quiet. Let's all just hush. This man needs total silence or that tooth gonna run
Don't
away.
you worry about it, baby. You take your
When
time.
you drink weed juice, your tooth just grows back in. Thank you.
What happened?
That is
When
not
you
a
drink
guarantee.
weed juice,
It's a miracle.
your tooth just grows back.
What?
Thank you.
I'm very disturbed.
What did he say?
Oh shit.
FDA.
What did you
I
just
ain't vitamin
say?
C. I mean, you see, I see that my tooth is back. So
We're in trouble.
No, that's vitamin T.
Vitamin T.
My tooth is. This nigga just said my tooth is. He said my tooth is.
Turn this mic up, huh?
hold on.
Vitamin T.
Vitamin T. Anyway,
Go ahead, bro.
get your gut health is always important. Celery helps your gut health. That's the most important for your body. Always your gut needs the most important thing for you as far as bowel movements. If you're eating a lot of food and you're not having bowel movements, like, you know, you need to have bowel movements because you need to detox your body all the time. So you always need celery juice. Vitamin C, strawberry and kiwi is the highest form of solid vitamin C. I'm gonna give this one to Zoe because this is water for strawberries, really good juice, high in vitamin C. Good for hydration too. Okay, so keep your health up. Keep your health up. Keep your health up.
Say it 7 more times, nigga.
This camera over here, baby.
Keep
This
your
camera
health
over
up,
here.
people. Vitamin C, gut health, detox, weight loss programs. We have that all on We Juice. 6-day cleanse, a 3-day cleanse. You know, I got my ginger shots. Thank you. Support We
Your
Juice.
gender shot.
That is
Ginger.
so good.
Gender shot.
I did not say ginger shots.
He gonna be
For an emerging
mental.
audience.
Hold on, nigga. It's
Hold
gonna be
on.
this rainy man.
Is it, what did you say?
I said ginger shots. I told you I can't talk with this mother. Never mind.
Motherfucker said my ginger shots.
My gender shot.
The old switcheroo, eh?
Support We Juice. Put the
It's raining
ZoWhat
men.
code when you visit. You know, get your vitamin C up.
It's my brother Hassan, man. Y'all motherfuckers crazy, man. He didn't mean to say gender shots.
Not at all.
The ginger thing is a big thing right now, right?
Oh.
Is it?
So you did mean to
So
say
you did.
I mean, I didn't mean to say that, but it came out. I guess that was a Freudian slip. You know,
What it was a what now?
a Freudian slip.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's a word.
A Fodian?
A Freudian slip.
Don't worry about it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
A Frodo slip.
we about to get started. All right, let's just get
Over your
started.
little head.
All right, real quick, Condoleezza Rice
Oh,
Condoleezza.
weighed in on some shit, man.
Yes, she did.
Talking about CRT, critical race theory.
Scary.
you won't care.
I want to tell the truth, but it shouldn't offend
Caucasoids.
basically
The
Caucasian
Caucasoids.
kids who are not responsible for what their ancestors have done. Okay, that's fine, but we perp walk everybody who fuck up in America.
Right.
Everybody gets perp walked,
Yep.
especially African Americans. Remember Kamala Harris when she was a top police officer, the attorney general in California? She perp walked a woman and her disabled because her kid couldn't go to school.
Yep.
Just to say, if you
Yep.
don't bring your kids to school, and had the media and everybody there,
Yep.
that was a perp walk. This is what we do in America, right? They perp walk motherfuckers, right?
Yep.
Okay. Do white kids who are descendants, right, of white slave owners reap the benefit from the wealth that was accrued off the backs of our
Clearly.
So what the fuck you mean we want to protect their feelings? I'm just, hey, your feelings?
Because they get to keep their bank account.
Okay, right. What if the cost of keeping the wealth you got from your ancestors who whooped a lot of nigga ass is you got to feel bad about the wealth you got?
I'll take it.
We get to shame you. Don't act like parents don't use shame as a form of motivation. You're gonna let me down, son. You're gonna let this family down. What do you stand for? This is not in alignment with who we are. Damn it. We some shaming motherfuckers, and now all of a sudden, to protect white emotions,
Gotta protect Whitey.
we not shaming.
Right.
You gotta take.
We should make it the hugest joke in the world. You's dumb. You from slave owners.
That.
I could tell you fucked up.
You lazy as shit.
You came from slave owners. You don't work at nothing.
You don't work.
You don't work at nothing.
You're a chronic inheritor.
You have no culture.
That's it. You're a chronic inheritor. You just inherit shit. You don't really do nothing. We should shame the fuck out of
The fuck.
Man, there is no place in the world where you can go, I've said this before, where you can go and receive stolen goods, knowingly receive stolen goods, and you get off. And be like, well, I didn't participate in the crime. Well, motherfucker, did you know that they robbed the bank, nigga, when they gave you this million? This million came from that motherfucking bank, nigga. Well, yeah, but I didn't rob, nigga, no.
The delusion is so high.
There is nowhere that you'll be able to keep that motherfucking $1 million, nigga.
I've had these stolen goods for 3 weeks now, and so it's mine.
Wait, say it again?
I've had these stolen goods for 3 weeks now.
Like, well, shit.
So it's mine.
Nobody came to claim it.
Right, nobody came to claim it.
That part.
I'm gonna squat this cash
It makes
right
no
here.
sense. The fucking philosophy. Well, I didn't do it. Well, motherfucker, your fucking parents, your ancestors stole this shit.
That was 150 years
killed,
ago.
robbed, nigga, raped, and did everything to get this shit.
Look, sir,
And
we're
you like,
cash
Wait,
squatters.
wasn't me. But I'll take the million.
We're cash squatters.
What'd you say?
They're cash squatters.
It's
Cash
cash
squatter.
squatter.
I'm gonna sit on this money till you forget
Land.
about it.
Wow.
Property,
Damn.
all of it.
He said, "Till you forget about
You
it."
forget about it.
And we ain't supposed to make them
Like
feel bad
stock.
about that shit.
Like
But
stock.
do they feel bad though?
But this is the thing. See, like this is just an American thing. Because in Canada, when Canadians do shit, like they'll have when they have a big thing in an auditorium or a big event, they'll come out and they'll thank the Native Americans for the land. They'll come out and say, "We want to thank the Native Americans,
Thank you.
the land that we got this from." They do this. I was like, what? And I thought it was just one time. But I saw like 3 or 4 different Canadians. I was like, they all did that shit. I was like, okay, they understand the karma of the shit. They trying to dispel some of that karma. Americans, no, we didn't do anything. Like what, nigga? What land? What land we stole? What you talking about, nigga? What money? What resources? Nigga?
What rape?
What rape?
First of all,
What rape? What slavery?
no,
nigga?
it
What you
wasn't
talking
me.
about, nigga?
Everybody shaggy. When
So
it comes to
CRT articulates the real history. No, Zoe?
CRT was put together by some lawyers who basically wanted to tell the unadulterated truth about what racism is as it pertains, right, to racist practices in economics, racist practices in housing, education, institutional, like, nigga, this shit is intrinsic.
History.
It's right, the real history. Right. Not the peanut butter and jelly history they trying to give us, the glaze history.
You niggas flooded whole cities of niggas. That's that.
Oh, niggas used to live here and flood the town.
Right. Like, we don't need to know that.
Niggas ain't moving. They ain't moving. Flood the town.
Right. Flood
You're
the town.
asking people in the knife water.
Flood the town.
Come on, man.
Nigga, flood the town.
Yep. Okay, lower the levies.
Lower the levies.
Seriously, they did that shit. Yep.
Release the Kraken.
That's what they did. Nigga. They released the Kraken. Katrina was releasing the Kraken.
Yup.
Damn.
Boom, they blew that shit
So
up.
it's very interesting that where was the empathy even now in President Biden's mouth when he talks about black people? Since we protecting people's feelings.
Man, come on.
Right? Where's the empathy from President Biden? In 94, when he did the crime bill and said the kids are monsters. But he also said, We helped create this monster.
Sure did.
But that doesn't mean they get to run around and take on my son.
Yes, he called them cockroaches. He called niggas from the city cockroaches.
Sure did.
Condoleezza Rice's recent appearance on The View was offensive and disgusting for many reasons, but she was who she thought, or who we thought she was, a soldier for white supremacy. This is according to Yahoo News. Her thoughts on critical race theory are completely white-centric, as in they revolve around the thoughts and needs of white people who are already winning.
Right.
This they world. Remember old uncles? Hey man,
it's a white man world.
It's a white man world, man. I'm just trying to get a little nut, you understand? Trying to get my little piece, get out the way, you understand? That's a whole black reality. I'm trying, hey, what's happening, partner, man? I'm just hanging in there trying to get my, that's a black reality.
Trying to win in the white man's world.
$136 trillion in this economy. White people got over 106, 107 trillion of it, and their feelings need to be protected.
All I know is that when Joe Biden dementia make him wake back up in 1964, y'all gonna see what the real shit going down.
He does it all the time.
Yeah, he plays all the time.
That dementia wake him up, he be like, hey, nigga, oh, sorry.
Right.
All right. Her primary argument against critical race theory is that history should not be taught in a way that makes white kids feel bad. We should whitewash U.S. history to protect the feelings of white children. Excuse me, I misspoke. We should whitewash U.S. history even more than we already do in order to protect the feelings of white children. The author of this is Torre. He wrote this October 22nd. I'm just reading excerpts, October 22nd, 2021. And it's really sad because can we make this comparison? Is she any different than Stephen A. Smith?
No. She just got a better hairline.
No, somebody might say this is a false equivalent, but I'm talking about their approach. Torre points out in his article for Yahoo that Condoleezza Rice spoke in a white-centric way. So even for some benign shit, like motherfucking Dwight Howard and AD getting into a fight, he goes to protect your job logic.
Well, you got that little white kid about.
He can't even do his math right now because y'all talking about white privilege.
That's like saying, don't do me. I wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
But I was born with an iPad.
Yeah.
It was one of my baby shower gifts. The iPad Pro.
It's one with a MacBook. Fuck
You
you and your
fucktard.
iPad. MacBook.
But
you leave young Timmy alone.
But that's what I'm saying. Let me get back to this point, though, where I'm juxtaposing Condoleezza Rice and Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith, when he was deriding Dwight Howard for having, an on-court kind of confrontation with his teammate, he's basically saying, nigga, you should be happy to be here.
Yeah.
That's slave talk.
Yeah. Total.
That's slave talk.
Total.
You should be happy to have this opportunity.
Yes.
A few years ago, you were almost out of the league.
Right.
He talks money talk when he should be talking teammate talk.
Teammate right there. We got different
Or just man disrespect. This nigga Anthony Davis walked up over and stood over this nigga and tried to chastise him like he was a child. The nigga was older than him by 10 years at least. And then he grabbed him when he stood up. They're like, yo, nigga, you can't be standing over me. This nigga Anthony Davis grabbed the nigga, a grown ass man by the fucking arm. Nigga, he lucky. Anthony Davis like he need his motherfucking head decapitated at that point.
Let me just say this. This is letting me know that the Stephen A. shtick is getting old.
Come on, man.
The bombast and just yelling with no substance and siding with the system.
Right.
And it's got to be more. There's got to be more nuance. There's got to be more meaning to your critique. It can't always be protect your job.
Right.
It can't always be
There you
you
go.
should be glad to be here. And then with that said, I'm gonna shift to Magic real quick because Magic, in my 42 years,
Magic, shut
being
your
a
ass
part,
up,
just
nigga.
be quiet, dog.
Shut your ass
You were
up,
my favorite player back in the game, my nigga.
Seriously,
it was a Magic show. I fuck with Magic, man.
But shut the
now,
fuck up, nigga.
after hoop is over, like your whole shit just weird. Like yo, it's
nigga.
weird. Like you're a weirdo. Like hey,
Seriously.
I ain't never seen nothing like that. Well, what did you see with Kobe and Shaq getting into?
Thank you.
That. Well, that was behind closed doors. Shaq beat Kobe's ass.
Nigga smacked the tar out this
Smacked
nigga.
the whole Kool-Aid about this nigga.
Don't forget when Chris Jones.
Remember Kobe had that motherfucking scratch on his neck?
Shaq.
They told the story, but they tried to downplay it. But the story that actually came out from the other players was Kobe jumped up, was a foul. Shaq hard fouled Kobe.
Yeah.
Kobe jumped up and pushed Shaq like, you ain't no bitch. Shaq reached all the way back down from the ancestors.
What I'm saying
Good for a haymaker, too.
And
talking to?
in 42 years, we go back, we see those motherfucking on-court fights during your era when niggas was really, really fighting.
Come on, man. Anthony Mason.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So come on, man. Like,
nigga Ram's got clothesline, nigga.
yeah.
That's why
In
he
my
has
42 years, I ain't never, and I am appalled, and you quit on the Lakers.
I'm appalled.
Wow.
Every time you work for the Lakers, you quit. You supposed to be the biggest Laker, the greatest Laker in history. Every time you work for the Lakers, you quit.
And as a player?
And you blame
as a coach?
Well, he had to quit as a player.
Well, he had the A's card on that one.
Yeah, come on.
Really, did he have the A's going on? Was that an agenda?
He had.
They needed this nigga.
Hold on. He had the HIV. I'm gonna go with.
Did he have the HIV?
The HIV.
Look,
did he have it?
Yes.
Fauci and them was still ahead. They was
Okay,
all of
I'm not doing that.
Production back then.
I'm not doing that. What I'm gonna say is, he gets the pass for the retirement. He was only 32 years old. He was the greatest player at the time. He was. Jordan was like, "What's happening, my nigga? It's over, my nigga. You, Bird, all y'all niggas is goofy. It's over. It's mine." But he was 32 years old. He was young as fuck. Can you imagine a 32-year-old Kobe, a 32-year-old Michael Jordan? Great. He was great. He was great. He was great. He was great. Bottom line is, as he got older, as he got away from basketball, he got weird. He started weird talking points. You've seen crazy shit on the basketball court before. You've seen it during games. You've seen it during halftime. What about Rick Fox and my man Doug Christie?
Oh,
you saw that? That was on court, and then they ran into the locker room. We've seen this.
Rick Fox ain't no bitch. No.
Hey, but Doug Christie did give him that little uppercut. Wow!
but then he didn't want no part of Rick Fox after that, though.
Hey, but Doug gave him that.
Leo Flame came out after that, though, nigga.
So I'm just saying, man, like everybody want to chime in, everybody want to speak on things. Stop speaking on goofy shit, dog.
Hey, so,
I mean, I love you, Magic. I swear to God, man, I love Magic Johnson. I'm a ball player. My kid's a ball player. I love it, man. But sometimes it's best to just be quiet and just live the great life, man, and chill. Go ahead, bro.
Can I ask you a question, though? I mean, like, what team? Do we have different teams in the diaspora? Are there multiple teams in the diaspora? So you got Stephen A. and Shaq and Magic. They're on a team. And then you got, like, Rizza Islam. You see what I mean? You see the teams I'm making up? Mm-hmm. How do we navigate knowing that there are different teams in the diaspora?
I'm gonna deal with that. That's great. Lloyd, I gotta do this though. Lloyd Hinton, on the super chat side of the game, just hit us upside the dome piece. He dropped $200 on the super chat.
Lloyd.
Man, hit the super. Wow. Thank you. Lloyd Hinton, thank you. He said, "Hey, my brother, great job as usual. Have you heard of Dr. George Frazier?" Yes, I have heard of Dr. George Frazier. If you are aware, check him out. And when you have time, no question, I'm aware of him. When Veronica Conway was on the show, she brought him to our awareness. And I think she actually had him on the show with us. George Frazier is an amazing brother. And he talks about how across the country, there are pockets of success in Black America. but he said we're disconnected. And he said if we were to connect all of those pockets of success, we would have a web of resources.
Yeah.
So, again, Lloyd Hinton, man, thank you so much for your generosity. I hope others will follow suit. Support, support, support. Hit that Cash App. Show your appreciation for the show. Back to my Magic Johnson rant. I love Magic Johnson. I'm a Laker fan. This is why I'm not rooting for the Lakers right now.
Thank you. God damn.
Because LeBron James
Fuck.
is a rival. And trying to rival the homie Kobe.
Thank you.
And trying to skip over Kobe's greatness. I don't give a fuck how many motherfucking white newscasters who never played the game of ball, who don't understand hoop.
Thank you.
Well, he wasn't. Look,
LeBron's
first off,
just such a force.
LeBron's just
never been a force like
first
him.
off, weakest motherfucking league in the history to scoring.
Thank you.
That's what Jerry West told me. He said this is the weakest
He said
league
that?
in the history of the NBA. He said it's the easiest time to score.
Yep.
No, that's real.
That's
Kobe
what
would
he said.
average 70 points a game.
Yeah.
Nigga would average like 85.
You get fouled anytime you do anything.
Right? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Weakest time ever. No disrespect to LeBron James. LeBron is a bona fide freak of fucking nature.
He
Number
is,
one,
he is.
his longevity is crazy. I ain't never seen a motherfucker play this long at this level without getting really hurt.
Yeah, that's real.
So kudos to that man. The man's work off the court. Amazing work off the court. I'm just a basketball fan. And typically I come from the motherfucking generation where rivals don't get on the same team and play with each other.
Right.
No,
They don't.
Bird and Magic didn't even want to talk to each other. Them motherfuckers didn't even like each other doing the goddamn commercial.
Nope.
That's the first time they ever met. These niggas doing a Converse commercial. And Magic want to be a, hey, how you doing? It's ridiculous. He want to smile and giggle and shit.
Bird's like, fuck
Bird's
you.
like, fuck you, nigga. I got to play you.
nigga.
Get your goofy ass out of here, nigga, with your tight ass little yellow shorts. Get out of here.
Right.
The commercial's over.
Tight ass little yellow shorts.
So I'm just saying, man, I fuck with Kobe and the Lakers.
Thank you.
No disrespect to LeBron. The motherfucker statistically is going to go down in history as the greatest player to ever play.
Stats are bullshit.
But stats, that's what I'm saying. Stats can be, let me make my point. Stats can be manipulated, right? They can be manipulated. No disrespect to him. I think he's great. I think he's a great father. He came from a situation without a father, and then he turned out to be the opposite of what his father wasn't for him. So let me just say, man, amen to all your success, LeBron. No hate. It's just that then you change your number.
Hey, I
so
love
you
it.
want to be
I
you
love
want to
it.
be the second player in Laker history to have your number retired. Kobe was the first. What's the purpose of changing your number as a Laker? So you can get the same
You got
accolade
two numbers
that
retired.
Kobe got. Kobe is the only person in NBA history
Ever get
to
two
have
numbers
two numbers.
retired.
Are you trying to get three numbers because you played for three different teams and you won three different titles? Are you competing? Okay, it's fine. I'm just saying.
Yes, he's competing. Kobe,
I don't like pettiness, my nigga.
Kobe was his favorite player. And that's what most people don't even fucking be talking about.
Well, I feel after we won in 2016 that
Yeah,
I'm the best player in the world ever.
Nigga, if you
How you
get
say
your
that? That was one of his
bitch
corniest
ass.
moments. That was one of his corniest moments.
Anyway, all I'm saying is, for the Condoleezza Rices of the world, the Stephen A. Smiths of the world, the Magic Johnsons of the world, the Larry Elders of the world, I just don't understand how black people could fix their mouth to speak against black people who question.
White Caucasians.
You ain't on no microphone. This motherfucker just
nobody hear you from over there.
He just over there like, yeah, because what had happened was
over there, girl.
Yes.
Speak a little louder. Speak up.
Tell him what I said, Don.
Johnny.
Anyway, what the fuck?
Stevens.
Hey, listen, and I'm not saying you motherfuckers gotta agree with my perspective. I'm not. But I ain't no dummy either. When motherfucking Shaq go, why y'all niggas keep skipping Kobe? and going straight to Jordan and LeBron. Why y'all do that? I think y'all being disrespectful. He just said that. Niggas are emotional.
But
they say, oh, Zo, you being emotional. No, I'm not. I'm being very clear-minded. Let's hear what motherfucking Larry Bird said. Hey, if I want to have fun, I would play with LeBron. If I want to win, I would play with Kobe. What did Charles Barkley say? Oh, Kobe is the closest thing we have to Michael Jordan. How can the closest thing we have to Michael Jordan be motherfucking 8 and 12 on the list of the greatest players, like 15? And LeBron is number 1. Wait a minute. LeBron is a more athletic version of what Magic Johnson was.
Yep.
But the difference is Magic had the killer instinct.
Yes.
Amen.
He was a killer.
Leo.
Oh, okay. Kareem, you gone? Don't worry about it. 42, triple double.
42,
we gonna win it.
7,
And I'm 19.
Right.
And I'm 19.
My first year, nigga, in the league.
Just remember though that LeBron,
first year in the league.
LeBron was given to us. We should remember that. LeBron
That's what I'm saying, man.
was given to us.
Guys be emotional about
But
they
Shaq did say
guy.
if LeBron gets the scoring title, that would make him the GOAT.
I think that's crazy too.
Nigga, what are you doing,
I think
Shaq?
I think that's insane too.
Yes.
But Shaq be saying crazy stuff too.
But hold on, if he said that about that, then why is Kareem the GOAT then?
Somebody said Kobe missed the most shots ever. See, this is how stupid stats are. Yes, Kobe did miss the most shots ever.
He took the
Well,
most shots.
how does that argument hold up against LeBron having the most turnovers ever? Does that
Which is
diminish
worse?
LeBron's greatness? No, it doesn't. Oh, Kobe had the most misses ever. That's because he wasn't scared to take the shot.
Thank you.
It's a lot of you niggas scared to take all types of shots, huh?
Oh my Lord, my Lord.
And a lot of times his teammates fed him the ball at the end of the clock where he had to take fucking crazy
desperation
ass shots.
shot.
Yeah, desperation shots. So that adds to the fuckery of your percentage. Nigga, you need to know basketball.
Because if his stats, Robert Horry is the greatest.
And then
clutch
his response is, I'm just stating the facts. I just stated a fact.
Right.
And your response to the fact that LeBron has more turnovers than anybody ever.
And more loss in the finals too?
What does that
count?
mean?
What about the losses in the finals? Does that count too?
How about getting to the finals, my nigga?
But also, they
No, he getting to the finals.
They also talk about how Kobe never passed, but he got the most assists out of any shooting guard in history.
Does
Well,
he?
well, hold on. Technically, it's no. He's not a two guard. It's Clyde Drexler. Clyde
Houston,
Drexler.
Texas. Thank you.
Clyde Drexler has the most assists. However, not by many, like a handful, like 10 or 12.
Okay.
They both in the 6,000s. But then when you
Kobe
add Kobe's fucking his playoff
assists.
The playoff assists, he has like 2,000, 2,500, something like that.
Because he was in the playoffs.
So he
more
has
than
like
Clyde Drexler.
7,000, like, you know, he has like 7,000 some odd assists. And that makes him, you know, the number one assist guy at the 2 position. Wow. So let's not, you know, get it twisted. Kobe Bryant has more assists to Shaquille O'Neal than any player he's ever played with.
Yep.
Penny, D-Wade,
Yep.
anybody. So he don't pass the
He
ball.
don't pass the ball.
First off, he said the reason why he don't pass the ball is because he knows the nigga's work ethic that he got to pass the ball to.
Bullshit.
And he can tell if the nigga's in there goofing off and he ain't on no perfection shit. I ain't passing the ball.
I'm passing you the ball, nigga.
You gotta earn the right for me to pass, and I respect that.
Me too.
I can see you.
Me
He
too.
said, nigga, why am I passing your bitch ass the ball? When I saw you playing video games
That
when we were
part,
supposed to be
man.
fucking...
Somebody said Kobe was never the best player on his team until Shaq left.
Oh.
So why did the owner of the Lakers
Keep Kobe.
make the choice?
to keep Kobe.
We're going to pay young 25.
Yeah.
140 mil.
Hey, Chunky Chims, who is never in shape, who
Salam
gets in
alaikum,
shape.
right.
He said it himself.
I get hurt on company
He
time,
said it
I
himself.
heal on company
I get
time.
hurt on company time. I heal on company time. Kobe said it before he died. What did he say? He said, look, man, if you would have worked harder, we would have won 10 titles.
Right.
But he was making American General commercials.
Right.
So what the fuck y'all talking about? He wasn't the best player. Let me explain something to y'all. See, y'all don't look at shit in context. As a matter of fact, my new sports show is happening. Tavis Smiley, Saturday. I'll be on KBLA. Nova Time with Zoe Williams and Nick Hamilton on KBLA AM. It's going to be crazy. I got a new sports show called Nova Time. Let me just say this.
Say what, nigga?
That's cool.
Say what, nigga?
Yeah.
Let me just say this.
Say what, nigga?
In terms of, like, it's not an emotional thing. It's a contextual thing when you look at the game of basketball. When you're the number one guy, marketing, promotion, officiating, all that shit plays a role. When you were the number one guy, and then you lose the limelight because of some fuck shit you did while in the limelight, aka Colorado,
Right.
you get bumped down.
Because of who it was involved, Caucasoid.
But what? No, but listen. What happens when you fuck up? All them goddamn advertisers and sponsors be like, oh, this nigga dirty. Not dirty as in immoral, just you're not the package we can put next to our package anymore.
Too much on sell you, nigga.
The motherfucking MVP in the goddamn NBA is a fucking popularity contest. They don't pick the coldest motherfucker. They just pick them up. Well, your team has to be winning. So is it a team sport or most valuable player or most valuable teammate on the best team? Well, you got to figure that part out.
But I don't think if Kobe, if it was a sister who was accusing Kobe of the rape or whatever, I don't think his star would have dropped as far as the prissy Caucasian girl who worked at the hotel.
I think it. Wait, when
that happened to Mike Tyson?
2000 and
you might be right, Kev. Yeah. You might be right, Kev.
2004.
Yeah.
This is when all 70% of the people who buy tickets in the NBA are Caucasian. So Kobe comes out, the star who you're supposed to have as the biggest star in your league, he comes out and he's accused of raping a white girl?
Well, no.
What?
No, I agree. I agree 1,000%. So I'm just saying, man, like there's a whole bunch of shit that goes into being the best player, being the coldest player. Back in the day, before we got into this really weird, like, do you know the NFL is way softer than it was?
Oh my God.
Oh, most definitely.
Because that was in the agenda,
Oh my God.
right? Let me just say, the agenda,
very pink.
the agenda gets weird, right? The agenda might look like, oh, we want to protect players.
Yep.
No, we don't want any lawsuits.
Thank you.
That part.
Because if we can't protect the players, we're going to get sued by their families.
Right. Because Oakley probably couldn't even play in the league at this time.
But watch this.
Because he's so gangster.
Because of all of the new parameters that have been put around protecting players, the safeguards, they get a different demographic of people that have alphabets.
Oh my God, my Lord, my Lord.
Alphabet soup.
So guess what? Since they've done this, the viewership, the numbers, everything is shot through the roof. Because it's a different type of clientele watching the shit.
Yep. The woke clientele.
Listen,
They call them bears.
you think the motherfucking NFL gives two shakes of a fat rat's ass about a lump in your mama's breast?
No. Yeah, they always wearing the goddamn pink.
It's business. You think any one of them white owners of the NFL know the words to lift every voice and sing?
My Lord.
Do, do, re, re, mi.
Come on, Granny. Come on,
These
Big
niggas
Bro.
don't know. They don't give a fuck. It's an agenda. It's business.
People usually have to pay to get that shit promoted in the NFL. Like when the Army do all that shit over there.
They pay for all that.
That's one of their biggest sponsors.
And they even got it for the little autistic children too. The little autistic.
So the question is, if I know that, I'm sure Magic Johnson, Stephen A. Smith, and Condoleezza Rice, and all these other capers know it too. How much money? Okay, so maybe you got a lot of money, right? And you don't want to lose it.
Come on, talk about it.
I would love a motherfucker with the balls enough to just say, you know, I got a shit ton of money and I don't want to lose it, so I ain't gonna be answering none of your questions.
Just say it out
Then
loud.
I'll be like, hey,
fuck with this nigga right
that
here.
nigga right there.
I fuck with this
That was
nigga.
Marshawn Lynch.
That would be who?
That was Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah,
Like,
Marshawn Lynch, absolutely. So the shit's just weird to me.
Clyde got 3 more than Kobe. That's great. You got 3 more assists.
Didn't I say very few amount?
He got 3 more assists.
So Clyde Drexler has more assists than Kobe in the regular season. But did you see Kobe's playoff shit?
Nah, I ain't looking.
He had like 2,500 assists.
And Clyde Drexler only has
He was
one
in the
championship
playoffs
with
more
the Houston
anyway.
Rockets.
He was in the playoffs more. All right, since we're on this shit, we might as well debate it.
What? What is it?
What is it?
Why is white supremacy so poisonous?
Are you asking a rattlesnake?
Oh, that's
Are you asking a rattlesnake?
right. Hey.
No, it's just everywhere. White people can't make a decision without deluding themselves.
The whole shit, the construct is delusional. I'm done.
So look at this here. Look at this here. It happened again. Debating, and it be niggas talking. You know, I spent weeks trying to figure out who should be on this list. And, oh, God, I was thinking and I was crying and I was in my feelings and I was in the prayer room and I had the prayer closet.
Hey, well, all come on in the room.
Debating the NBA 75 greatest players.
Here we go.
Kyrie off.
Let's go.
How is Kyrie Irving?
How?
You know how. He didn't take the shot.
You
didn't
know
endorse
how.
it.
And there it is.
Bullshit.
There it is. Thank you. That's deep, ain't it?
First of all,
He ain't supposed to even have a job.
Right. That's deep.
Niggas be like, if he was on my team, he's costing me a championship. Hey,
Man, this is fucking crazy.
this is
Top
about
75?
a man's
Life.
body and his life. You don't gangbang on women who say this is my body and
My
I'm gonna
choice.
do
Right.
what the fuck I want. It's my choice.
my choice.
So if it's her choice regarding her body
And it's his choice.
and the reproductive situation that's going on with her
Come on,
reproductive organs, how is it not his choice with regard to the slab,
Because he a
the
slave.
crackination, right? How is it not his choice as well? Because there are some reports that say couldn't sperm and
Yes,
sperm
be
count
affected by it. Yep.
So that's affecting his reproductive organs, or there's a potentiality that it could.
It could.
So,
The study
how
hasn't
is
been
it
out long
not
enough.
his choice? And you know what? Niggas love Shaq because he is
funny.
gregarious,
Funny.
funny. The motherfucker's personality lights
Yeah.
up. He's all that,
Right.
but he's a cop.
He's a cop.
Yes.
You chose
He sure
a
is.
cop.
He's a
He sure
cop.
is.
Over Kobe.
He sure is.
Motherfuckers, Kobe wasn't even a street nigga.
No.
You holding Kobe to street codes,
Kobe spoke
and
multiple
Shaq's a
languages.
cop.
He's a
Yes.
cop.
Right.
Oh, you snitched on the homie. No, snitches are in the street construct.
Yeah.
Right.
Kids
This nigga-
who are not in the street
Right, who
construct,
don't grow up
they
like
don't
that.
understand that.
They don't have that code.
Okay, so you would choose a cop who hires niggas
Yes,
like you,
they
snitch
would.
ass niggas.
Yes, they would.
To snitch to him
Yes.
to set other niggas up in the context of the system of hustling.
Niggas love calling cops on niggas.
yeah, but especially.
I'm just saying. Shaq got a gang of white supremacy talking points
Sure
too.
do.
Man.
Man.
And I love Shaquille O'Neal. I've been in so many motherfucking
It's
Laker
like
games.
this though. I'm like this.
I love
Because I
Shaquille.
love them too,
I
but
love
the
Shaq,
rhetoric
man.
is
Shaq is
No,
Shaq is
I
funny.
love Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq is a funny
I'm a
little
Laker
motherfucker, man.
fan.
Jordan,
But it's hard, bro. What is this bullshit though? Come on.
Shaq is like George from Of Mice and Men.
Somebody said, nah, Kobe snitched. That's cuz
Y'all don't. No reading.
you're not really
no reading.
smart.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
You
I
know,
embrace you, brother. You can have your own opinion, but it's just not smart. If you talk to street niggas, They don't hold motherfuckers who are not from the street to
Right.
the same code. They
sure
call
do.
them L7s,
Right.
squares.
Squares.
The square is not a part of the street context, nigga.
They tell you that too.
But I got an opinion, though.
Right.
How does it?
This how I feel.
So I just said it. Civilians get a pass. But I said.
This how I feel. Nigga.
This motherfucker raised in Italy somewhere, learning all these Shaq is a cop.
Come on,
Man. Grew
man.
up eating gelato, nigga, and you
Okay.
talking about fucking
Listen, no disrespect to Shaquille O'Neal. I'm telling you, I love Shaquille O'Neal. He's LA.
But he be on the bullshit.
You can't un-LA him. But there's certain shit that you got. You're a cop. You're a boule.
Come on,
Yep,
bro.
definitely.
What team
You're
you
a Q.
on, man?
No, let me finish. Cop,
Yep.
boule, Q,
Yep.
Mason.
Come on,
Yep.
man.
Shazam.
All of those.
Shazam.
Come on!
Stop.
Shazam.
This nigga, man. I'm just, that's how I put it out there.
Somebody said.
Kazam. I think Kazam.
Somebody said.
It's Kazam. Yeah.
Kazam.
Somebody said speaking on another man's conjugals is a violation of the man code. Watch this.
Conjugal.
I agree.
Yep.
It's jail talk. This nigga obviously
Oh,
was in
okay.
jail.
Okay,
Speaking on another man's conjugals.
Speaking on another nigga's conjugals,
Like she eat the spread right now.
put her name on the books, nigga. Did she put her name on the books for the security?
Right. This nigga got $5 on his book. Okay, speaking on another man's conjugals.
Them niggas is funny.
So I'm just saying, don't you guys recognize we tend to choose motherfuckers we like, even though they fucked up?
Hold on, my lord.
We love Shaq. And there's a lot of people who be like, wait a minute, Shaq.
Nigga, what did you just say right there?
Right.
Like, hold up.
Somebody said Shaq not just a cop, he a sheriff. He
Yeah.
a sheriff or
Yeah.
a cop in every city he played for, damn near.
Shaq,
He
Shaq
went and signed
equals
up.
Steven Seagal. He a one too.
Shaq is them.
Steven Seagal.
So I'm just saying, and no disrespect to Shaq, he's done well for his kids. He
All of
set
them.
all of them up. He set his family up. He took care of his wife. He took care of the kids.
That's what happens when you
He
capitulate,
put out
bro.
a shoe that was at an affordable price.
Oh,
so
that
niggas
shoe
didn't
he
get-
put out,
niggas
that
didn't
shoe
get
was
killed.
trash.
No.
What?
Niggas didn't want getting
What?
killed over his shoes.
Cause nobody wanted them.
Nobody was getting killed over his shoes.
I don't know, Shaq's.
And it was inexpensive, and he made sure the kids had shoes. Him and Starberry did
Yeah,
it.
Starberry.
So much kudos to Shaq and his accomplishments and
And
his
with
greatness.
combo.
But sometimes you got to get called to the floor to where motherfuckers will say, nigga, who is your allegiance to when it comes to your people? Because let me just say this. I was always taught that questioning is intelligent.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, hey, what the fuck does this mean?
What's that right
And
there?
why? And show me. Nigga, try to buy a house and don't question the motherfucking broker and the realtor and the lender. Go in there and just say, nigga, where do I sign?
Right.
Just put all the X's and I'm gonna sign everything. I ain't reading shit.
You be living on a swamp.
He said, nigga, what I sign?
Okay, your first bill is due tomorrow. It's
Yeah.
$37,000, and you'll have to pay that every month, every 30 days. What? Well, that's what you signed right here. This is the quick payoff. What the? I didn't mean this shit. Questioning
This is the quick payoff.
is fucking inherent to being intelligent. Now, in this society, if you question, you're vilified.
Yeah.
You're
Oh
a
my
conspiracy theorist.
Yep.
How the fuck is a championship, right, more important than my personal health?
Hey, man.
Right?
Because the Caucasian told you it was.
So what you've done, listen to this though. What you've done, you've put my personal health and a championship
Let's do it.
on the same level.
Lovely.
Yeah.
But then when you see fit, i.e. the lockout season when the Spurs won the title, i.e. the bubble season when the Lakers won the title, you get to put an asterisk by these championships and say they don't mean as much. Well, nigga, you just put it on par with my life.
Right.
So basketball.
Nigga, this is entertainment.
Grand example.
How is entertainment more meaningful than my life?
Because it distracts the
And
masses,
all
Joe.
that championship is equal to is raising money for the Caucasian.
I
That's
said
really all that
that
shit is.
Yep.
The championship is raising money for the Caucasian. So
And
you
distracting
want
the
to risk
masses.
my life to make billions for another nigga.
That part.
So, that whole Condoleezza shit just... So let's get back to it. They left off some motherfuckers on the fantasy team, the team that keeps us distracted. They left off Kyrie. Kyrie should be on the team. No ifs, ands, or buts. Fucking
Seriously.
Tracy McGrady should be on the team.
Seriously.
Fucking
Dwight Howard.
Clay should be on the team.
That's what he
Clay
said.
Thompson. First off, no disrespect. Reggie Miller, great, but Clay surpasses
Reggie
you.
can get out of here.
You never had a
James Worthy
chip.
wasn't on them.
You don't even have a chip.
You don't
Get
have
outta
a
here.
chip. Clay has 3.
He has 3.
Clay scored 37 in one quarter. Get
Clay,
out of here.
and listen, no
In one
disrespect.
quarter?
One quarter.
I'm just saying, no disrespect. No disrespect. None whatsoever. I love Reggie Miller from Riverside, California.
right.
California guy.
Southern Cal.
His sister was a fucking phenom and
Yes.
legend here. Cheryl Miller, she was Supergirl.
Yeah.
She sure was.
You know what I'm
Amazing
saying?
lesbian.
At USC, no disrespect. Grant Hill,
He got left off?
not on there. Vince Carter,
Vince Carter. I saw that. Vince Carter. Vince Carter.
and then you got weirdos. I'm tired. This is why I said white supremacy is in everything. George Mikan. Let's put George Mikan on the team.
This bullshit.
George
Who the
Mikan.
fuck is George Mikan, and who cares? Well,
George Mikan played.
he was at a time when
He's white.
the basketball
He is
rims.
He's definitely white.
The basketball rims were made of corn husks.
He was freakishly tall.
Right. Each basket was a half point.
Yeah.
The basketball rims was made of corn
Like,
husk.
what the fuck?
Nigga, woven corn husk.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of guys on there.
They played above the stems.
Nigga, above the steel.
A lot of guys on there that shouldn't be on there.
Above the steel.
A lot of guys that shouldn't be on there.
What?
Yeah.
Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady
on,
T-Mac
bro. Come
is
on,
left
man.
off the 75 team?
Who is this dude? Paul Arizin.
Who are Artisan? Lord and mercy, they put him on now.
No, this guy right here.
Who the fuck is that?
Paul Arizin.
He was the Van Vader of basketball.
Played 10 seasons with the Philadelphia Warriors from
That's crazy.
50 to 51 to 61 to 62.
Oh, wow, he had a brief hiatus.
Tracy McGrady would piss on Rick
Piss
Barry,
on
nigga.
him.
Rick Barry?
It's fuckery,
Are you
bro.
insane?
Now, I understand
Is that the
guy-
same?
Who the fuck is Dave Bean, nigga?
Nigga, Dave Bean.
Dave Bean, you don't know Dave?
Who the fuck is
Dave
Dave
Bean.
Bean?
He live right down the street.
Forward. He was
Oh, these niggas is tripping.
No, Dave Bean was a player, though.
no, Dave Bean is the bomb.
She
said that Dave Bean was the baller.
Dave Bean was bum.
That nigga Dave Bean.
Dave Bean was bum. Nigga, ain't nobody ever heard of Dave
At
Bean.
all.
But I will
DB,
say
baby.
this. I will say this. Like,
And I watch
I
basketball.
will say this in all honesty. Dave Cowens.
I had this poster as a kid.
Okay, Dave Cowens, Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, put him in there.
Come on, man.
I still wouldn't put him in top 75.
Nah, not top 75.
Not over
Not over
Kyrie.
these.
Not over Klay Thompson.
He's a two-time champion.
Do they have
these
John
niggas.
Starks in there?
Clay's 3-time
Remember,
champion.
he's playing in a time when most of the league was Caucasian.
That part.
You got to understand, these niggas who are playing when the league is 90% nigga, they will piss on them niggas
On them.
in the 70s.
We're the
60s, 70s.
evolution. We're the evolution of the game.
I mean, goddamn.
They still not know Luke Walton.
Not even close.
They still not a Luke Walton.
They still not a Luke Walton.
She said Luke
Sarah is
Walton, my nigga.
bow.
She said Luke Walton.
Still not a Luke
This
Walton.
nigga shouldn't even be a coach.
Is he on there?
He
Luke
shouldn't
Walton
be a
was in the top
coach.
50 though. Huh? He was on the first 50.
Luke
Oh, his dad, you mean his dad?
His
Walton
dad,
on that
Bill.
either.
Bill Walton.
Bill Walton, thank you.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Okay.
Luke Walton shouldn't be nowhere.
He shouldn't be coaching nowhere. Luke Walton. Come on, man.
Loogie Luke.
George Mikan.
Made the
George
75 team. Holy shit. Nigga, I didn't
Shit's a
even look at
fraud.
that list.
Shit's a
Nigga, I gotta
fraud,
look at
bro.
that list. Dave
If they don't have
Bean.
Vernon Maxwell on it, I don't want to see it.
Dave Bean.
Somebody get her.
Vernon Maxwell not on that.
Nigga, Vernon Maxwell wouldn't be able to play this day in these days.
Dolph Shays.
Who? Dolph Shays?
Yes, Bill Sherman.
Oh, this
It's better than Vince Carter.
This is Caucasoid love.
Yeah, that's what it is.
They had to get some more Caucasians.
I mean, no, they
on
got
this
some good
goddamn
players
shit.
in here. I mean,
Nah.
honestly,
All-Americans?
they do have great players in here, but I believe the players that were left off are deserving. They should be on.
Oh,
Most definitely.
Yes.
They really should.
Horace Grant.
But again,
She said Horace Green.
Horace Grant.
How she even know basketball like
I
this?
do
It's
know
crazy.
basketball. Don't play me because I'm bad. I ain't play no sports, but I watched it.
All right, so we got to talk about this. We got to talk about this, guys. I have to give a major shout out. All right. Down in Nolan somewhere.
Yeah, Lord.
Down in Lausanne. Badass kids fighting every day, scrapping, fucking brawls and riots. And something amazing happened. Something that doesn't get a lot of credit. Something that is perceived as a bit of a unicorn. Engaged, involved, black fathers as protectors, mentors, descend on a school where their kids go to prevent the riots and fights from happening. Now they're on campus indefinitely, keeping the kids from knocking the taste out of each other.
You mean community's been started. Community has been
A
started.
coalition of concerned fathers stepped up at their local school after a series of disturbing fights broke out over the course of a week, hitting the hallways to keep the kids safe. The Watch group goes by the name Dads on Duty, a team of about 40 Papa Bears.
And look at him, the bouncer at the club.
Well, why they call them Papa Bears when they really built like Yogi and them just showed up.
They eat some weed juice.
Nigga.
Nah, I'm very proud of these brothers.
That's awesome.
Seriously.
I am very
No doubt about that. Oh, no doubt
Man.
about that.
Man, I love it, man. Papa Bears in the Shreveport, Louisiana area, whose kids go to Southwood High School, which was plagued with melees among students that resulted in nearly 24 arrests last month in just a 3-day span. And then they have this video where the kids is, whooping each other's ass. These brothers came, they got their own little logos and t-shirts. Man, much props and respect to these brothers, man.
All the props and respect.
Because, again, a lot of times black men, shit, even Obama intimated, pull up your bootstraps and don't be lazy. Just the whole black with white talking point shit, just.
It's classic. It's classic.
Like there's this negative perception and misnomer, and this motherfucker got more stats than anybody. Barack, where are the stats? I mean the real stats.
Yeah.
Could you?
Right.
Not the ones that they prepared in the PR meeting. The real stats that talk about why shit is fucked up. You know the stats, but pull up your bootstraps and
pull them up.
Do better. Regardless of the circumstances, do better.
I'm concerned about this program though because
I'm with that shit.
Nah, fuck that.
I'm with that shit.
Fuck that.
Hey,
No,
nigga, you can
acknowledge
say
the
fuck that.
problem.
You can say fuck that shit.
Diggy.
I'm with that. Where you on, nigga? I'm with that. Fuck
Nah,
the circumstances.
fuck that.
You God, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do to get out of
I'm
whatever
fucking
fucking
with that.
circumstance.
I'm fucking with that for sure.
You're not
Nigga,
saying it.
Hey, nigga.
For sure.
Hey, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. You can
Yeah.
fucking do whatever the fuck you
I'm
want to
with
do,
that.
nigga.
Yeah.
Don't listen to this bullshit that
But
you.
so,
Hey,
wait,
it's like,
but so-
don't listen to that bullshit.
He had
You
to
are God.
I'm concerned
Do or
about
do
the
not. There is
prison.
no try. Fuck that shit.
Nigga, Yoda said that, nigga.
No, I'm saying, nigga. I'm only saying what you saying.
What is
I'm
that,
saying what
Coda?
I'm saying, nigga. Fuck. Anybody telling you that you can't do shit because of your circumstances. You are fucking God.
Yeah.
Your circumstance. If you let your
But I don't
circumstances
think nobody
control
said
you,
that.
then you are not.
I don't think anybody said
No,
that.
I'm not saying that. Nigga, I'm just saying, nigga, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about
Oh, well,
period.
shit, nigga, I'm confused.
I'm talking about period, nigga.
True.
I'm just talking about period. That
True
is
indeed.
bullshit. That is a misperception. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do to get out of whatever situation you need to get out of. Only thing you have to do is Just take control of your godhood. Period.
Come on, man. Come on,
That's
man.
it.
Wait,
take control
hold
of your
on,
godhood.
that's hard.
Now that's the truth,
Let's
too.
talk to him about
It
that.
is. No,
Hey,
huh?
Talk to him about that then.
Take control of your godhood.
Somebody need to hear it.
Step one, nigga. Step.
Talking about step one.
Step one, shadow work.
Know thyself.
Self.
Step
1, 2, 3, right?
Come on, Warlock.
Know thyself.
Come on, Dragon.
You can't do shit else till you know that.
Hey.
Number 2, keep going.
Step 1, know thyself. Step 2, get all the information that the other niggas got to get ahead.
Oh.
And use that shit.
Like ancient books, information.
For yourself.
Okay.
So self-education, step 2.
Yes, knowledge ain't got no goddamn color on it. It's whoever
that
uses
step
it.
My Lord.
Okay. Yeah.
Knowledge got no goddamn color on the shit.
Yeah.
It's all on you, how you use the
Keep going,
shit.
nigga. Step 3. Hey, niggas need this information. Come on. Step 3.
No, step 3 is you need to link with like-minded people.
Yep.
Hey, man.
Like-minded people. You can't do shit by yourself, but if you get with a gang of niggas who think like you, who understand that there is no obstacles to what we want to do, only ourselves, then you can do whatever the fuck that you want to do.
And they'll find you.
Yes.
Them niggas will find you.
They'll find, exactly.
The universe will bend to it.
Yes. Okay, keep going. What did you gonna say?
Step 4.
Because you be talking when niggas talk. So niggas be talking, and then you be like, I be like,
double Dutch up in this
I be like,
Windows
I be like, can this nigga even hear? This might be down. You be talking next to you. This motherfucker might have one of them little. Them little
Don't worry about them, okay? You do good. Okay, babe, don't worry about them.
I'm just saying,
Don't worry about
whole implant in the back of this nigga head.
Hey, he got you on that one.
Then he start talking straight again like,
You ain't shit, kid.
it's like them little babies when the little babies first can hear they parent for the first time, they turn that little thing.
Oh yeah,
the baby be like,
hey, yeah, the face. Face the baby. Nigga, that is hilarious.
The school to prison pipeline. I'm concerned because if you got black fathers manning the junior high school, the system don't work right. I don't think that's going to last.
First of all, Louisiana,
now challenge me now. Hear what I'm saying?
I'm listening.
You got black men standing up. Okay, no more riots. We here. We community. You know, we're vigilant. That the system don't work like that. We can't get our prisoners like that. That's going to stop. White supremacy is not going to allow.
So you said white supremacy will step in and be like,
I'm saying within the next 2 months, that's going to be over.
maybe not.
I can't get my prisoners, Kev, if the dad is there. If Zoe is standing right next to his son in 8th grade, right, giving him the knowledge, oh, you about to fight, but no, you're not, because I'm right here. Right, because that fight would take you to prison.
Well, no, let me say
that
this.
That fight would take you to juvenile.
That's interesting, but let me say this.
I need them bodies. That's all I'm saying. I need them bodies.
Let me just say, it's very interesting that you took that angle. Teachers love when daddies show up on campus, especially black daddies for black sons. Do you know a teacher is a lot like a psychiatrist or a therapist? See, when you ascribe a psychiatrist or a therapist or clinician to a black couple, there's usually a disconnect if that therapist isn't the same race. Well, teachers are the same way. So when daddies show up on campus, they are able to connect and be a bridge. Okay. And I'm not just saying daddies, I'm saying parents in general. Right. When they show up, right, in advocacy of their child, oftentimes teachers be like, cool, because I don't know how to get through.
Yeah, little nigga.
So dad be there, what the fuck did you tell this nigga to do? I was talking to my son Naeem's teacher. I said, hey, what'd you ask him to do?
The energy be on you, boy. Be on that little kid. I remember that shit when I was a kid.
Hey, but it be on the teacher too. Because the teacher be like, I hope I did not do
fuck did y'all shit. I hope I didn't.
Now you ask him to do what? Then, after you look at them with the question, you ask him to do what? Then you look at the kid. That nigga be like, So
That's
there's
the scariest feeling in the world.
Hey,
when your
there's a
parents
great,
do that shit.
yeah, man. There's a great impact. There's a great impact. So I think
remember that
teachers
shit.
are a lot like psychiatrists. There is a cultural disconnect, and unfortunately, most of the teachers that have reign over our middle schoolers and high schoolers are white women.
True indeed.
And white women are afraid of black men, but not afraid of their nether regions.
Oh. Say what? Say what?
They be like, never, never.
The nether region.
Never, never, never.
Ain't afraid of the.
Ah, he's coming in the room. Hey, wait a minute.
They ain't afraid of the pole vault, huh?
I'm just saying. And it'd be those white female teachers that are writing these kids up, sending them to detention, expulsion. I feared for my life. All this other
Oh,
shit.
nigga, I had one of those.
He's
white teachers when I
very
was a kid.
aggressive. Let me tell you, the most
had one of
aggressive
those.
people on planet Earth, man, be white people with their microaggressions.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, man.
Count up the microaggressions.
Let's go.
I thought I explained that to you. Who the fuck is you talking
Who you talking to? Who the fuck is you talking to?
Well, if you'd have just read the contract.
I thought I
He
explained
said,
that to you.
what?
I said, I thought I explained that to you.
You got the look.
Motherfucker.
Are you just not understanding it? Is that your
That's
thing?
hilarious.
Are you having a difficult time comprehending?
Whoa.
Yeah. Let me put these in other words.
That.
I'm telling you, I was just getting my car serviced the other day. And I always go in there and say, listen, man, I need to be here early in the morning. I need to pick up the loaner. I need to get back.
Right.
I always get the motherfucker who ain't a morning person. Well, what the fuck is she doing here? It's the morning.
It's the morning.
I got this whip, and I want to be treated a certain way. There's a fucking experience that goes along
with this
Yeah.
goddamn, with this, with this logo here, nigga.
Motherfucker. Then they fix a car, get the shit together, call me, come get it. Do you know I walked out of there as if I didn't walk in? Nobody said nothing. I just went to the cashier, paid, and the motherfucker who took care of me the first didn't say a motherfucking word.
No
Was
hospitality.
gone. No hospitality.
None. No customer service.
Oh, this is some bullshit. No, when you.
Nigga, there's an experience that
Yes.
comes with this.
Absolutely.
Where's the tea and crumpets? And somebody should be rubbing my shoulders in this bitch.
I need a foot massage. Scat.
It's real talk, man. Kids, man, and they grow up into this whole little environment. Shit, New. Nigga, when New was at Auburn, New said, hey, man, I just got to be able to call you and cuss you out.
Talking to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, hold on, nigga. I said, hold on.
I gotta be able to call you and cuss you.
I said, hold on.
PM.
I said, hold on, nigga. I'm going to fight you.
Thank you, nigga.
And what he said was, he was like, nah, like, on the real, I need to be able to vent.
Yeah.
I can't vent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
Like, because it's a threat to them.
Right.
This nigga, well, he did sock a wall. But let me just, no, because Pearl knew how to, Pearl called, so, we're going to have to wrangle him in. I'm going to need you. Okay, I got him in the office. But again, I mean, it's
Control your little nigger.
Hey, no.
Control your little nigger.
Johnny Keith.
Oh, this worked up.
I'm telling the truth. Sarah?
I just think I think it was also kind of a shock when these men showed up too, because they probably didn't think they had black men that number one was gonna take time off their job to come to the school. Number two, they didn't know probably that many black fathers was involved in their children's life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's messed up. But these that they ain't playing. First of all, whoever their kids are, I know they're mad as hell right now. But at the same time, I mean they are the 8 students in the school because they know that their daddy with their stomach is outside. And he is going to
They'll thank them dads later though. They gonna thank them dads later.
Daddy Belly is here.
Daddy Belly is here.
On campus. Daddy's Belly here.
Hey.
On campus. Nigga.
But that's all kind of act right.
Kids be embarrassed like a motherfucker, like this fat nigga here.
No, it's a whole nother scenario then. They on point.
Woo, them little kids be like, you
What?
gonna
Wait,
be
what'd you
fat
say?
soon.
The kids are gonna be on point. Your dad's right there. You gonna be on
Sneak
point.
over
Yep.
the back of him.
No, but much respect to the dads on duty.
True.
Continue to doing great work. Wonderful example you set. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. I love it. Let's get to some Cracksination news. According to Fox News, hashtag arrest Fauci trends on Twitter as doctor faces criticism for controversial Cyrus research. Testing on dogs.
Cyrus. Cyrus. I love it.
Virus.
I mean, testing on dogs. Serious
wow.
star.
Yeah.
Cyrus.
I like it. Yeah.
Okay. Instead of saying the other thing. Okay.
Yeah,
Virus
this
has
doesn't
been,
make sense.
Fauci has been criticized for allegedly allowing funding for inhumane testing on dogs. Now, let me tell you something now.
This sounds stupid.
Don't fuck with this white man dog.
Yep.
You understand me?
But you can test it on
I
people.
mean, it's Africans that you want to, but don't touch the dogs.
You fuck with some
Well, hold
dogs.
on.
That's your ass.
No, they tested on people right now and they ain't no pushback. What's going on?
Yeah, this
So
is,
now it's
yeah,
called the
these are human tests.
Mike-
As we
the Mike
speak.
vaccine.
As we speak. These are the human trials that niggas are going through right now.
Man.
This is crazy. The phrase arrest Fauci was trending on Twitter Sunday afternoon in response to multiple controversies surrounding the doctor, Dr. Anthony Fauci. Twitter users posted the hashtag calling out Fauci, director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, over reports that hundreds of thousands of taxpayer dollars were used to subject dogs to cruel testing before ultimately killing them.
Jesus.
Yeah, they'll cut your head off for dogs.
Thoughts? Now, Sarah and Peaches
Have dogs.
just lost their dogs. I believe y'all dogs caused the fire. I believe y'all dogs was in there
That's a theory.
smoking
That's a
weed.
deep
I believe Cookie found your stash.
That's possible.
Cause your dog is low key kind of lesbian too.
Yes.
Your dog,
Oh my God.
she be
What?
humping girl
Wow.
dogs.
Really?
Really?
Why you humping?
So I think they had like a little lesbian dog night. Y'all was gone.
Don't be talking about my baby.
A lesbian dog.
And then they got your little shit and start.
Lola was fighting for her virtue. Cookie liked to put her coochie in Lola's face when they fought. So you're not lying about that. And my dog did smoke weed, but they started to fight tripping over cords.
She was like, that's true. like, nigga, you are not off.
Okay. Line it up, I guess.
That's what I believe happened.
Don't be talking about that.
Look how bad.
What a world.
What a world.
I mean,
The fucked up thing though, they're going after this, but they, the government, the they just admitted that Fauci lied about the gain of function research at the Wuhan lab. America funded that shit, and they came out and they just said Fauci lied about that shit. You don't hear none of that on none of the mainstream shit.
That's true.
But you know what?
This nigga lied in front of Congress.
Let me say this. You know why you can't hear that?
Yeah, because
it's not a part of the narrative.
Yeah, it's the agenda.
So,
I know, yeah.
I mean, nigga, what you talking about?
It's the agenda.
They be like, huh? Did we approve that truth?
That truth.
Hell to the
That
no.
shit got to get read through here first. There's certain truths that are, synonymous with proof.
Right. Truths and proofs.
Truths and proofs. Now, if this shit going against what the fuck we about,
Nigga, you ain't getting no TV.
that shit can't get approved on our shit.
Nigga, no. But
That's the ball game.
It just came out. No one's talking about Fauci lied in front of Congress. And Rand Paul got at him so many times about it. And this nigga jumped up there and told Rand Paul a blatant lie. Said, motherfucker, you don't know what you're talking about. And I want to say that officially.
He was lying.
You sound like this motherfucker, man.
That's right.
You been practicing your Fauci voice?
Fauci voice.
That's how he sound, nigga. You don't know what you're talking about.
Ken Fauci.
Hey, man, let me ask you this, man. What the fuck happened with Alec Baldwin?
Man.
Let's deal with that.
Oh, that was crazy.
Come on, man. Hold up. I'm a filmmaker, right? Every now and then. So I'm shooting the camera at you, and you got a gun that's supposed to be a prop gun, and you shoot and it kills me? Bro.
Ain't that what happened? Didn't that happen to Bruce Lee?
Brandon Lee.
Brandon Lee.
Brandon, I'm sorry.
Brandon Lee, and it happened to
Brandon Lee.
Bruce Lee in the movie.
Oh, yeah,
So my point is, how is
How?
Well, they said that the lady who they had doing the
She's a
prop,
cinematographer.
she was doing the props. She wasn't a professional, a movie professional doing it. And
so she was like, I'm finna get the strap from under the bed.
yeah.
My gun about to be a star.
It's like,
I'm
Basically,
That can't happen, man.
She wasn't a movie professional person. So after Brandon Lee got shot, there became a policy or a law, basically a law that you can't have any real live ammo on set.
All blanks.
No live ammo on set. But she wasn't a movie person. They tried to save money by getting this person probably going outside of the union. And
So
got
you
this
save
person.
money
But they
to get somebody to come on set and they bring a real gun?
Yeah.
Or real book.
Any way you look at
real
it, it's
bullets.
negligence.
Wait, so hold on. Let me get my head wrapped.
That don't make sense.
So it's a prop gun, but it take real bullets?
Yes.
Yeah, prop gun can shoot real bullets.
Yes.
Yep.
Nigga, I'm finna leave.
Real bullets.
All right,
and
y'all wrap up the show. Who the fuck
Right.
came up with that idea?
Right.
A killer.
Hold on, nigga. Hold on.
Killer.
A killer.
Simple. The answer is simple. A killer.
That's funny. A killer.
So it's a prop gun, but it's functional?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All of them are.
So what makes it
got
a
shot with a 44 bullet. A 40. They wanted to make sure that nigga was dead.
So what makes it a prop gun?
Blanks.
Well, they said the previous
Blanks.
crew walked off the
So
set
let me
days
be
before.
clear.
Yep.
Let me just, cause I'm still trying to work it through here. So you can't put blanks in a real gun.
No.
Okay.
You got it.
So you can put blanks in a prop gun,
Yup.
Yes.
but blanks and real bullets.
Yeah. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah.
I think there's trillions of dollars waiting on the nigga who creates a real prop gun.
How's about that?
Like, just make a real prop gun that doesn't shoot.
There are some of those too. That's not like every prop gun is a real gun. There are some of those too, but some people use real guns because it looks better on camera. And so there are prop guns that are real guns and prop guns because on camera it just looks better.
Well, I just think I want to know about the white girl because something that she knew that somebody obviously didn't know. I'm bringing my
But
my inner
when you're
sleuth.
shooting the scene like that, if I'm shooting the scene and I'm pointing the gun at the suspect or whoever it is, but I'm supposed to be pointing it at the camera because it's the audience's point of view. So I'm really pointing it at the cinematographer, the person who's holding the camera. And so if I fire it, I'm shooting at that person. And the director, because the director is
right
close.
behind
It's right behind.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Bullets anywhere, like real bullets anywhere, though.
Let me ask you this. Is he going to jail?
No, he's probably gonna be civilly sued.
He's gonna get manslaughter.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah,
No, somebody finna get
It's
that
Alec
some
Baldwin
money
forever
coming.
really fucked
Money
Trump.
coming, yeah.
Somebody
But
gonna get one of the Trump people.
It was more like negligence though. So it may be the girl who they got to do the props or whatever.
She did though, right?
The girl who they got to do the prop gun?
She.
No, that was the cinematographer. I'm talking about the girl who they got to do the guns.
Yeah.
It was the gun.
She was green.
Yeah, she wasn't. She wasn't.
Or she was a killer.
Or that. She may have a well point. Like,
She was a hitman.
Or
It's
she
something
was a
about this
killer.
white girl. She knew something.
she knew something.
Let's keep rolling. Dr. Dre served
My Lord.
with divorce papers
Oh yeah, this is bullshit.
while at cemetery for grandmother's burial.
That ain't it.
That's mad disrespectful. nigga.
Disrespect, like
He should got
disrespect. is
delivered.
on the rampage.
Let me read the story before we all talk at the same time. Andre Dr. Dre Young and Nicole Young were declared legally single in June of 2021, and they're still in court battling over their divorce settlement. The divorce between famed hip-hop producer Dr. Dre and Nicole Young continues, heading towards the tawdry. He was reportedly served legal papers at his grandmother's recent funeral service. Dr. Dre, 56 years old, born Andre Romel Young, was laying his grandmother to rest at an Inglewood Park cemetery on Monday when he was served with papers related to his divorce.
Nasty.
No, the fucked up thing was when he didn't want to take him, the dude dropped him on the grave.
He did?
Yeah, that nigga said. That
It's a
nigga
level of
said,
disrespect,
"Oh,
bro.
here you go,
Come
nigga."
on,
Two funerals that
Come on,
day.
man. Yeah.
I would have jumped up and choked that nigga out right in the middle of the. Oh, we in a good place for this right here, nigga. I'm choking you out right in the middle of the cemetery, nigga.
Like
For
our
sure.
women don't respect our men, especially when it gets.
Okay, so first, let's be clear. Let's just understand. I got questions.
Yeah.
Did she know?
I don't
Did
think
she
so.
tell?
Yes.
You don't know. You don't know.
Nigga,
nigga.
come on.
Hold on.
Come on.
I have to ask. I have to ask. Let me ask.
Nigga.
Let me ask the Magic 2.
You want to talk about something?
No. I want Magic 2.
What happened?
That's the magic too.
On the magic too.
Did she know?
That's the magic too.
Did she know?
Yeah, of course she knew.
Yeah, that's why you're not
I'm
talking.
a woman that served a nigga. My homegirl served her dude while he was on stage doing a set opening for said.
Oh my God.
So bitches
Damn.
know where you're gonna be.
Yeah.
They know where you're gonna
That
be
is some
because they have to
bullshit.
serve you the papers. How you gonna serve the papers if you don't know
Let
where
me
they
be
hang
clear.
out?
Let me be clear. Wait, don't leave.
Don't leave.
Don't say no fuck shit, then run away.
Don't say
Listen.
fuck shit and then run.
So they know where you're gonna be.
Of course.
The server or the person who dispatched the server. I'm trying to
They
understand
all
the
know
process.
because she told us.
When you file a restraining order or any type of legal form, they ask you, do you know the whereabouts of this person? What do they work?
And then you tell them.
Yeah, you tell them, and then that's how they serve them.
Okay. See, because oftentimes motherfuckers say, "Fuck that bitch." That bitch, and I don't want to go there. I want to walk through the process and ask the questions. So we've established that when you say serve this motherfucker, part of their protocol is to say, "Do you know where this motherfucker is?" And then you give them as much information as you can, and then they start to patchwork their little movements together to find your ass.
Yeah.
Don't ever touch the paper if they serve you.
Yeah.
That's when you serve. If your fingertip touches it, you serve. If you don't touch it,
It's true.
But I
hey, nigga, I don't even know what's hey,
Well, how is she getting alimony and
Don't look something
stuff?
up.
How she already got alimony and all those proceedings, but they not divorced yet?
I'm just really disappointed because that's the man's grandmama.
Man, come on.
And see, let me just say, man, like a lot of people expect you to just be the bigger person all the time. And the bigger, let me just say, man, the bigger person, that's a process too. Right?
Yeah.
You
Grandmama
know,
funeral, my nigga.
At my grandmama funeral?
My grandma's funeral?
And you gonna drop this shit on the grave?
You gonna drop the nigga.
I'm gonna beat the brakes off.
Come on, man.
And I'm gonna be okay with
That's
it.
an exception.
I'm gonna go home and
That's
sleep
an
fine.
exception.
Somebody say you inform the server of their schedule for that day. Any events coming up.
And she know Dre a woman beater. I don't know why she did that.
And then there's
Why she did what? Got with him?
and then she literally
She
left.
left the bill
Then she bounced.
on the mic drop side.
What the hell?
Well, I guess we can't let one evil trump another. This shit's all fucked up.
Man.
That's crazy.
Well, at least it got delivered. Yeah. Signed, still delivered.
Mr. Brightside. Well,
Mr. Brightside.
well,
Mr. Brightside. That's his new TV show. Mr. Brightside. Mr. Brightside with wisdom too.
Wisdom. Hey.
What?
On some real shit.
Yes.
Real shit, my nigga.
It's got leg.
That is a t-shirt.
Hey,
Wisdom tooth.
come on.
With your side profile and that motherfucking tooth missing. Wisdom tooth. And then all the spit got little droplets of knowledge.
Oh shit.
Put some quotes in the little
In the droplets, man.
Spittles, nigga.
It's a cartoon.
This is stupid.
Wisdom.
The marketing and promotion is amazing.
Wait, Sarah.
What you say, Sarah?
Got
cartoon
my wisdom. My wisdom too.
We got a jingle.
The only place I like to be white.
We got a jingle, my nigga.
My wisdom tooth.
What you gonna need? My wisdom too.
What you gonna say? No mercury included. Only thing I like to be wife is
you
my
already
kids.
know
air
that
guitar.
you already know that the that should sound like Jet or Gems. My wisdom tooth.
Yes.
No batteries required.
No, but you already know that the gender double standard would be there. Like if a man did that to a woman, she's at her grandmama's funeral, and the motherfucker come and serve her at granny's funeral, everybody would say how horrible and treacherous of a man he is.
The double standard. The double standard.
Yes.
You get your ass beat.
And people would probably be like, we understand. Like,
You gonna get these
you
grandmas
did that to
hands.
my sister, nigga. That was my grandmama too, cuz. And next thing you know, you got an issue.
Right.
Them grandmas
Raise
hands.
white black.
Uh-oh.
You not on
You know the
mic,
answer to that already.
over in the fucking corner, running, saying shit.
You know the answer to that.
She's not black, first of all. Only, no offense, white people. But
How you know
only,
she not black?
Because she not.
She mixed with a lot of stuff.
But
What if
the
somebody
white
said,
blood,
your islander ass ain't black?
well, they.
You look a little aboriginal, my nigga.
Hair is pretty.
Hey, whatever the
This nigga
slave
like she from
masters
Australia.
raped in my family, that's what I mix
She
with.
had 2 Negro parents.
Whatever the
Look
slave
like-
masters did to my ancestors showed up on me. It skipped my brothers, hit me. It happened.
Oh,
Yes.
it's your brother.
It skipped my brothers. Both of them.
Girl, you come
Everybody got a little lift every voice
see
and
her, here
singing.
go her side. That's not very true. He gonna get technical on the nigga. But whatever the slave masters did is why I look this way. But that white woman Dre was married or whatever it was, because she's very
I thought she was
masculine.
mixed.
I don't know if
She
she's
is
mixed.
very strong looking.
Just-
I'm just saying.
But light skin don't come from white people though.
Yeah, light skin.
Let's get that. Light skin don't come from Caucasian. Let's
Okay.
not get that
Well,
misconception.
she ain't. I don't know what she is,
not.
but whatever the bloodline is what served him at his grandma's funeral. Because a black woman, even if you hate a nigga, you ain't gonna serve him at his grandma's funeral. But you might call him and cuss him out that day. Like, nigga, we'll see you after the funeral, or he'll have the papers
First off,
on the
you
wall.
get it at the
use
repast.
African spirituality when you want to.
But you can get it at the
Pick and choose
repast.
it. Talk about ancestors and bloodline. Huh? You want to talk.
Bloodline.
You want to talk that shit now, but then when you get on the show with me, and Jesus,
When he was black.
I said Jesus.
My Lord.
My Lord.
He was a nigga too.
Jesus ass. So sick. She gonna get her motherfucking spiritual shit on. And then whenever I bring it up, that devil worship.
She got double standards,
Oh,
man.
that's evil. That's evil. You going to jail. You going to jail in hell. Yes.
No.
Nigga Shadow getting hung on a $20 bill. You going to jail in hell.
Jail in hell.
Hell in jail.
Hell in jail.
It's funny how they rhyme. When you think about
I think she's just opening up more. That's all. She's Peaches is new knowledge has been dropping to her, and she's like picking up the new knowledge. That's all.
And that's what I have the tuning for.
Shut up, Sarah. And it's an opportunity for her.
It's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for her.
investigator there is. She's the best. She was horrible in junior high school.
All right, so the activist that was on fucking Dave Chappelle's head at Netflix.
My Lord.
Right? Activists behind Netflix walkout over transphobic. Now watch this. She wanted everybody to walk out because of his transphobic statements, right?
He wasn't transphobic.
Well, they done found some bigoted tweets that she done said
Yeah.
against Asians and homosexuals.
He was going in on Asians, nigga. He was going in on Asians.
Yeah.
Who was?
He, nigga, that's a he, nigga.
Who? Wait,
I
this
think
is
that's
a
a
boy.
trans.
That's
Is it
that's a dude.
dude, right?
That's a dude.
It's a dude.
The bottom is very Harry Potter.
It's a man.
So Netflix was hella erotic, right, with the little girl show.
Yeah, that was weird, dude.
Popping they little brown eyes and all type of shit happened.
And they let that show shit be on TV.
And they let it be on, right? And it was inappropriate and disgusting and disrespectful. But nobody said nothing about it. Especially during the time of
pedophiles,
sex trafficking,
right?
Pedophilia, and all this shit is going on, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
But no Netflix employee stepped out and said
Anything.
nothing.
Because there was no trans little kid.
The children can get it.
What was the name of the show? Somebody said it.
Hello, Glow or some shit. I don't know what
It
was.
was something with a G, I think.
Oh, that's
The name of that show.
The name of that show.
With that little girl.
What was the name of the TV show with all the little underage girls?
I didn't see that.
Jail bait. They shouldn't.
She said girl.
Okay, ain't nobody hear you. But
Girl
she
jail
said
bait.
girl jail bait.
I don't.
Cuties? I think it was cuties.
Cuties. Yeah, it was cuties.
Nigga, that's the name of the motherfucking tangerines.
No, I think it was
Mandarin
cuties.
orange.
Nigga said Mandarin.
You passed the factory when you're going through Bakersfield on the way to Fresno.
He said you.
It's the one with the little
Nigga,
orange
that's
faces.
hilarious.
Is that what it was called? Cuties?
I guess so. Yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah, it's cuties. Yep, that's it.
Listen, man. I got a beautiful daughter and a beautiful granddaughter, nigga. This shit's weird.
Very weird, man.
And once they told me about the fuck shit on TV, they was like, this ain't something you should be watching. I said, well, is it something you should be watching?
Man, no.
He was like, hell no, we
No.
discussed it with the shit. I said, all right, cool, then it's some fuck shit. But this dude come up and points out the contradiction.
Yeah.
See, this is what nobody really wants to talk about, right? He is pointing out a contradiction. He's actually using logic, sound, balanced reason to make a point, to elucidate,
What a
right?
concept.
To elucidate the disparity here, right? To say, hey, something's off. There's a double standard. Something's not quite right. And I'm going to do that by making you laugh.
Yeah,
Well, I feel like you're attacking me. No, I'm setting it up in context of comedy so we can laugh. But if you hear the overall point in the narrative that I'm putting out, you'll see you're not being attacked, but there is an imbalanced double standard / narrative that's being pushed.
Yes.
That's what happens when you elucidate.
You see, when he pointed out that the trans community did not support his trans friend and dragged her to the point where she committed suicide.
Yep.
Oh, so you get to belittle, shame, degrade, denigrate disrespect everybody, but can't nobody say nothing about you.
But you don't turn the light back on you? That's crazy.
Come on, man. Come on.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Come on. So they
you
done
get
found,
to be the victim, basically.
They done found some shit on her website.
Man, oh man.
His website.
His website. That's a.
His
I thought that was a girl.
That's a dude.
Wow.
Is this person
some
a trans
pandering
person?
shit.
I thought it was
Yeah,
just
well, the trans employees.
But you
A dude.
But the
They had one
thing
that
that's
they
even
had a nice jacket on. I don't know where she got that from, but they were saying that they were they had reached out to Dave Chappelle several times for face to face with them. Turns out Dave Chappelle's people said no one has ever contacted them, but he said that he will initiate one with them to talk to them.
So I guess this is one of their tweets, the person's tweet. I don't know what to say. What do we say?
The person works.
He said, I don't
Person. Because motherfuckers got.
definitely is a person.
I'm saying motherfuckers got.
This is what the human tweeted.
Said, bro,
I don't know what to say.
I'd beat the dog shit out of you.
Right.
Furry slipper wearing ass fuck boy. What is IRL?
In real life.
In real
Bro,
life,
in real life, I'd smash your fucking head in like a can of A&W root beer.
Who said that?
This
But-
is a trans boy saying
Yeah,
this?
but I'm gonna fall back and let you keep pretending for the internet.
it's
dick
a gangster
rider.
trend.
So he's a geek.
Damn! That white boy did that?
So this is gang gang.
Gang.
It's the G in LBG.
Oh my God, I was offended by Dave. Listen to what you just said.
Right.
Oh, gangsta ass trans.
Gangster
Hey, nigga, I'll crack your head like a motherfucking A&W root beer can. What?
I still got a dick.
See how cracked, yeah.
Hey!
Oh, he or whatever got some crazy shit in there about them Asians. They go, I mean,
What
go
they say
deep.
about the Asian?
I mean,
I
they
read
go
it.
in deep. Somebody read off all the damn tweets.
I
But
can't
what they
see
said was, I was on meth. I was on meth back then.
Honestly,
And yeah, I was at a bad time and I was on meth. And I'm sorry, and I take responsibility. I'm like, wait a minute, but you was on meth, made you say all this about Asians? Like, she went in on the Asians, but it was just some Asian this, Asian that, fuck age, fuck this, fuck that. Wait a minute, the meth?
Hey man, the internet is a motherfucker, man. The internet is a motherfucker. You can't outlive some fucked up shit you done did.
Nah.
If it's caught on the internet.
The internet is undefeated.
I can't go nowhere. Niggas be like, hey, Eric.
Yes.
Hey, Ari Spears. Hey, Ari Spears.
It's the elbow.
Hey.
It's the elbow king.
I be mad as fuck. Hey, you that nigga that jumped on.
Those are clothes on that bitch.
You that nigga that jumped up.
Motherfucker, I done wrote 4 books.
Right.
What you fuck about them books, nigga?
But you get one good ass.
You got them fired.
Hey, that nigga deserved what he did, though.
That niggas put his hands all on you and shit.
I be like, you can't escape this shit, man. It's terrible.
But hold on, did you hear what the other person that, the director of the show, Dear White People? The person he's another tranny who writes the show.
That's what I told you about. Isn't the word tranny like disrespectful?
I don't know.
Probably is. I don't know.
Well,
I don't think you
should
can
we
say
say
that.
female impersonator? Female impersonator? Should we say that?
I don't think you can say tranny.
But the showrunner for the show,
what's the
White
word?
People.
Dear White People.
It's just trans.
Oh,
Okay,
female
so-
impersonator.
No, that's the nigga that work in Vegas. What I need you to do is just say trans.
Trans.
Trans
person.
Trans Am.
Trans person.
Just
I like that.
Trans
Am. Trans Am.
Nigga, put the tooth back in. It was working.
Trans Am.
My lord.
So,
My lord.
the trans person that has a show that gives melanated people a voice has a problem with giving Dave Chappelle a voice. But he gives melanated people the voice on his show, but he wants to silence Dave Chappelle
But
on
it's
his.
not really the melanated. She's that, or he, or whatever the fuck, is running the goddamn show and trying to tell melanated audience what we are going through.
Right.
They're the ones that's in charge of telling the melanated audience what the fuck we dealing with.
Yep.
This trans Caucasian person.
But the person won't do the same thing for Dave
Isn't it ironic that years ago we predicted this shit? The world being the way that it is. And motherfuckers be looking at the old shows and they be like, what the fuck? You niggas is on one, and we here today.
Right here.
Right
in
now.
the thick of it.
I don't understand how they let that shit get on Netflix though.
Yeah, that's
Because that's part of the alphabet gang. Ain't P in there too somewhere?
Yeah, but
the pedophile
P.
stuff.
P.
Yeah.
P.
P ain't in there?
Yeah.
They ain't got no P.
They're trying to put it.
They trying to put a P.
No.
They were trying to put a P.
Okay, my bad. I didn't know that the P wasn't there.
But it is
But
though.
the P stands for pending.
But this is
penetration.
pending.
Hey, yo.
This nigga said pending.
The P stands for pre-approval.
You can have a regular used car of a pre-certified people.
You're pre-certified.
But no,
just ask a few more questions and we'll know how much of this loan you can get, nigga.
This is the reason though they didn't take Dave Chappelle shit off, because they didn't take that off. So this is the reason they let that. They were like, yeah, we're holding steady. We didn't take this off, so we're not taking Dave Chappelle off.
But the CEO came out and said I handled it wrong.
But but
He
he
said
still
that?
said, but he still said, I ain't taking Dave down, bitch.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Like, you in a rock and hard place. When he say I handled it wrong, that's capitulation to that side. Because really, handling it, all he said was,
I'm not taking
it down.
Yeah.
Free speech. He gets to say what he wants to say. Yeah. It's not disrespectful. He gets to say what he wants to say. So how is that against you?
Right.
See, you can laugh. If this motherfucker did a whole bunch of nigga jokes, let me just say this. Watch this. Let's just prove Dave Chappelle's point. Mm-hmm. You can't say shit fucked up about them letters.
Trans Am.
Trans Am.
Right? Mm-hmm. But he said, you can say nigga all day long.
All day long.
Let me give you an example. LeBron James is on the sideline going off on a motherfucker the other day.
Yeah, talking about be humble.
He's be humble, nigga. He was saying nigga.
Yep.
Hey, nigga, for real though, nigga. You was at home a few days ago, my nigga.
Yeah.
But now, be humble, my nigga.
You in the league.
For real though, nigga, don't come with that shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody coming for LeBron James for saying nigga.
Whatsoever.
What?
Or that head.
So ever. And I'm not saying they should. But that shit right on motherfucking Twitter. You can see that shit right motherfucking now. And ain't nobody saying shit to LeBron James because he said nigga.
Right.
Niggas ain't got no voice.
No, niggas got a voice. Dave Chappelle's a nigga.
Yeah.
No, but like he said in his Sticks and Stones, he said that he can say nigga all day. And the lady said, well, you can say that because you can't say fag because you're not gay. And he said, well, I'm not a nigga neither.
Yeah,
and that's why people think that it's okay. Like another gay person, like Flame and all them, they can say whatever they want to about gay people, and they kind of like don't feel. But what Dave Chappelle was trying to say in the
is
special.
Is this a weird shadow, bizarro mirror of Black America?
Maybe so.
Like just copy everything. Just copy everything.
Well, it's what white folk have done, and for me, the alphabet community are a direct extension of white, quote unquote, white supremacy. They are that.
Yes, it is.
Somebody said Netflix also had a show with a gay Jesus, but nobody cares about Christian.
What? They did?
Yeah, they did.
They did?
What?
Yeah, it was gay Jesus.
Oh my God, man.
Let me show you how easy this could be. Stop fucking with pre-existing shit that don't fuck with you. Because we read that Bible. Don't fuck with you. That Bible don't fuck with you. That Quran don't fuck with you.
What you mean?
My Lord.
I'm just saying. And this isn't an attack. All I'm saying is take your creative ass and create a gay Jesus. And I don't mean based off of a pre-existing cultural Jesus.
Right, create your own.
I mean build a Jesus out of y'all parts.
Come on.
Out of y'all parts.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
They got a rainbow Bible. They literally have.
It's called Queen James.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Queen James
There's
Bible.
always a motherfucking infiltration into some pre-existing shit.
Yes.
Leave the pre-existing shit alone. Be original.
That gives you funny
Or else everybody's gonna want to dish you. Like me. We stood up from the South Bronx and every sucker MC had a response. You think they care?
Yeah.
I know that they are on the tip. My posse from Medina is thick. And we're in real life. Hey, I'm just saying, make your own shit.
Stop remixing shit. Puff Daddies,
Right
niggas. They the P Diddy's everywhere.
Yeah, just make a, okay, what's a good, Sarah, you're a master of, switch hittery.
I'm retired.
That's so she can be a consultant.
They retired my jersey. They retired my jersey.
She plays baseball.
So, Sarah, just real quick, Sarah. What would be a good name for the gay version of what Jesus is?
What? The gay version of Jesus?
Yeah, we building a gay Jesus now. What would his name be?
I just think of spades being like two and a possible.
Feces sound a little too close to feces.
Feces.
No, not those.
I like it.
This ain't gay Jesus. Now we're not saying Jesus is gay. We saying this is the archetype.
The alphabet.
That makes the most sense.
On the alphabet Jesus, it would be Jesus, period.
I swear to feet.
It'll be
No, it'd be like it's horrible. I think it's very blasphemous.
Hey, who's that dude that
What?
that be like, I love women.
Andrew Caldwell.
The delivered dude.
Andrew
Delivered.
Caldwell.
Okay.
He got a fiance.
So what was his name?
Andrew Caldwell.
We'll name him.
Smendrew.
We'll name him Andresus.
Oh no! Why don't it be
How about
like
Adonis?
Somebody said the flaming star.
No, it should be. I think it would be Sajaz. It'd be Jesus backwards.
Shazaz.
Sajaz.
Yes. Shazaz. That's the gay
Appropriate.
Jesus backwards. Inverted Jesus is Shazaz.
If you're gonna turn them backwards,
Whoa.
And the Immaculate Conception is not with a woman. It's with a dude.
What?
They got the Holy Father.
You put a little oil on it. Oh
Put a little
God.
what? Put a little what?
Shazaz.
Put a little hole on it.
I'm like, oh no.
Shazaz, son of Broseph.
Oh my God.
Make your own story.
No, they got two daddies.
No, I'm just saying, you might think it's funny or whatever, right? And of course, we're not trying to be disrespectful. What we're really saying is, be your own author of your own reality. Why do you have to be included or gangbang your way into a pre-existing structure, an ideological construct that originally wasn't fucking with you at all?
He died on the cross, but his is
It's
decorated.
so weird. It's so weird.
He got
Because
decorated.
it's harder to get something new accepted than to get something that's already
Nigga,
established.
this shit new. This some weird new shit.
Right, but if I take over some shit that's already established, then nigga, that's easier than trying to get everybody to agree on my new shit to be accepted. I can just go in there and just take it over and just make this what I want. Just basically just clean out the goddamn fucking building. I don't got to build a new building. I just go and fucking remodel the shit.
Shazaz, son of Broseph.
Broseph.
That ain't good. All right. So take over Jesus.
Hey, that's the easier way.
It's the sweetest
That's the easier way to do it.
takeover.
All right, final story today, and then we're out of here. Oh, God. Robert De Niro was pretty smart with his money, huh?
Oh,
What
he
he
married
He
a
was.
What do you do?
That motherfucking prenup is
Tight to the mug.
tight.
Timmy tight.
break up to prenup.
So he broke up with his wife. She's not gonna get that $500 million fortune or half of it.
I thought it was Tisha Cowboy first.
Income earned during the marriage is his separate property. Wait, the prenup said all the bread he made while they were married, all the property they got while they were married, is his
Some racial
separate
shit?
property.
Wait a minute. This is some bullshit.
He's not in California.
New York.
You know how California would have robbed him.
That ain't Cali. That ain't
I think
Cali.
they New York.
Yeah,
They're New
that's
York.
not
It
Cali.
is. It's New York.
Robert De Niro won't be breaking the bank as his long-standing divorce proceedings came to a close. The Hollywood A-lister, how is he still an A-lister?
I don't know. I hope he loves us some better weed.
I mean, he's Robert De Niro, of course, but
He just had a movie on Netflix.
Is he actively A-listing?
That Irishman.
this
The Irishman
motherfucker's
movie.
78 years old.
Yeah, but he just had a
The
hit
active
movie.
A-lister, like, what? Okay, cool. All right, the Hollywood
Really,
A-lister.
man.
No disrespect. I mean,
He was
fuck,
like
he
a
has a
comedy
legacy, I guess. When's the last Robert De Niro movie you saw?
I just watched one last week.
Yeah, The Irishman. He just came out on it was on Netflix.
Halloween.
But
Is that him in Halloween?
in the
He got one where the Grampy.
Grampy?
Don't worry about it. Slow it down.
the
He said slow it down.
the angry grandfather or something like that.
Oh,
where
yeah,
him and his nephew, the little kid, is having a fight. They battle him and
But
his
he's
nephew.
on the show
is having a
Hunters.
All right, cool.
Where they hunt for Nazis.
All right.
Hunt for
say it again?
Nazis.
He's on a show called Hunters that they hunt for Nazis.
Oh yeah, I know that show.
All right.
He has a lot of shows, man. Is it because
The Hollywood A-lister.
man.
The Hollywood A-lister can release a sigh of relief after this New York after a Manhattan appellate court sided with the actor in denying his estranged wife Grace Hightower,
Tisha Campbell,
a black woman. Okay, did they have to say that at the
Right.
Yahoo News?
Right.
yeah.
A black woman who's out for his bread.
They
I mean, just
It's like a sentence of his own.
a black. The writer wrote this
read
shit.
that. That's crazy, bro.
Wow.
What is
Black
that?
woman.
Man, this shit.
Wow, the writer wrote that. A black woman, half his career in business earnings estimated at $500 million. The actor amassed a fortune from his career spanning more than 5 decades, as well as his ownership stake in popular restaurants among celebrities like Nobu and Tribeca and Bar and Grill,
God, he got money.
Yeah.
Oh, he owns Nobu?
Yeah.
as well as his part ownership of the downtown New York boutique hotel, the Greenwich Hotel. De Niro, 78 years old, will, however, still have to pony up $1 million a year in alimony contingent upon Hightower not remarrying or until one of them passes, as well as $6 million towards a new home for herself.
Sounds cool.
So,
She still ends up good.
She's still getting paid.
Cause she gets $1 million a year for the rest of her life.
As long as she don't get
She
married.
ain't ever getting married.
all right,
Oh, she ain't.
round table question, real quick, real quick, round table question, real quick. Is she gonna get married again?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no. Hell to the motherfucking no.
But see, Robert must have been kind of cheap. That's why she's going through this. Look at that lace front. That say it all. That shit
That's
look like
terrible.
Barbie doll here. That bitch is married to the rich is Italian in New York with the worst weave in New York.
True though.
And that's horrible. That
Any
means
nigga
it's
that's
that means he cheap.
But
Dre gotta pay.
But no, any nigga she getting with is gonna be like, yo,
Yeah.
why the fuck would I marry you when we can have a million
A year.
a year free and clear if we just fucking live together?
I don't have
Like, let's just be boyfriend and
yeah,
girlfriend.
yeah, we can just live together
we
and
boyfriend
live
that
off
out.
$1 million a year.
Oh, she gonna get another man, but she ain't get married.
No.
Oh, absolutely. She gonna get some more dick, nigga. Yeah. She gonna fuck again. She gonna fuck some more.
These women, when they're settling divorce, man, they got their mindset. They got their game plan.
She probably got some
Maybe,
more dick.
maybe he divorced her. Maybe he was like, Kid Rocks.
Somebody said she been with Robert, now she want his De Niro.
Wow, hey, that's a good one.
Who the fuck is in the
She's been with Robert. Now she wants
Sound like Jimmy Walker in the chat room. Now she won't be
Yeah,
old 70s writing right there.
Nigga, that's hilarious.
All right. Look, hey, we're about to get up out of here. I just wanted to say thank you for everybody. Did they support you guys?
Yes,
Yes,
they
they
did.
did.
And I thank every.
You come on this mic, girl.
Ouch, 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 my ankle.
You done ran over here 19
I
times. That
know.
ankle ain't did
That's-
shit to you.
I just hit it the wrong way though, but I just want to thank every.
hit it the wrong way.
This nasty nigga. I just wanted to say, okay, he talking about hitting it the right way. That I love each and every one of y'all. Look at my baby. She just love to roll. She loves my
Focus. We have to end.
I love y'all and I thank y'all for the support because now me and Sarah are able to get bids. Now I'm able to get me some clothes. I thank y'all. I love y'all.
I was about to say, don't show the dogs no more. Show the couch that burnt up. Niggas, like, show your bed that burnt up. Damn.
Right.
I'm gonna go in there and take a video tomorrow when the insurance adjuster comes.
Showing these damn dogs. These
That's
dogs
how bad
weird than a motherfucker to me, man. I don't do dogs. I don't fuck with dogs.
That's my baby. Look at her.
You fuck with dogs, nigga.
Nah, hey. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for supporting these young ladies, man. They've been a part of this show for a long time. Thank you for joining me in supporting them because I sent them both some bread, and I want to make sure that,
Thank
you
you
know,
so much. Thank all of you guys.
whatever we could do, right? Whatever we
Yes.
could do. Somebody said retro futuristo 6-song slap. Is you dumb?
There's 20 songs.
There's 20 songs on that motherfucker, and more than 6 of them slap.
But thank you for slapping 6. I mean,
That's good, right?
The motherfucker's ear is
As long as they
autistic.
mentioning you and I, it's all good, right? You and I is one of the 6.
Hey, here he is. He got an autistic ear. Motherfucker can only hear certain notes.
can't even get the whole composition with it. But thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Is that wrong? We gotta have fun in America now. Can we talk? You know when motherfucker rub it.
This nigga here. Nigga, a gang of these niggas about to come beat your
All
ass.
that
nigga.
shit fire, man.
They
That
about
whole
to
album, man.
They about to roll up on you and beat your ass. Your elbows better be sharp, nigga.
On the real though, thank you for supporting all of the brands. Thank you for supporting the sisters here. Again, the Shrouded Lighthouse will be here tomorrow between 10 and 2 p.m. All right? Somebody said his ears is dyslexic. Hearing the music backwards. You should sound like Paul Revere, man. Anyway,
be listening to Suzu.
again, the book will be here tomorrow. I'm telling you right now, don't wait. Go to the Shrouded Lighthouse.
That's the old cover.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, just a second, baby.
She does that.
It was. I'm trying
Sarah,
to get
for
the
real,
thing.
she really somebody auntie, my nigga.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Well, hold on. Go get my change purse from under the pillow.
Look around there, baby, now.
My change.
Okay, now don't remember where you got it from. Okay?
Don't remember where you got it from.
Anyway, the book will be here tomorrow. I promise you guys, it's an amazing read. People are already starting to hit me, already starting to talk to me about, you know, some of the things that they've read in it. I've got some memes. People have been memeing it, and I've been posting those memes on my Instagram page. I'm telling you, this book is going to sell out quickly. More than a third are already gone. We only got 2,000 copies. More than a third are already gone. So, okay, theshroudedlighthouse.com. Go there right now. Support. Go do it right now. Theshroudedlighthouse.com. For anybody experiencing any technical difficulty with the website, get off of the Android and go to a computer.
My Lord.
Okay,
My Lord.
I'm just saying that. That tends to
Get off the Android.
get off the Android. It for some reason this website doesn't work very well with Androids. That's not to say that we haven't had Android sales, because we have. However, that motherfucker be slow with them Androids. Get on your computer, get on your iPhone, it'll load right up. Maybe 30 seconds to load up, but it'll load up. Support this book right now because it will sell out. And don't be mad if all white people beat you to the punch. Because white people fuck with this information. They be like, what the fuck?
Come on, man, all day.
Can I sit with you, guru Negro? Yes. Yes.
For a fee.
I will free the blackness in you. Anyway, support the brand, theshroudedlighthouse.com. We out of here. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Peaches. Thank you, my brother Kev. Thank you, Side Tooth. My brother Hassan McCullough. Thank you, my brother Don. Oh, real quick. Hassan.
Yes, sir.
Who gonna win?
What?
Turkey tussle.
Oh God, PHS is gonna win.
Both the motherfuckers 7-1.
They are?
Yeah.
What do you mean 7-1?
Both PHS and Muir, John Muir High
Oh.
and Pasadena High are 7-1. Both on a 5-game winning streak.
Are they? Muir's better now?
Let me just say, Muir's offense seems kind of goofy. They only got like 100 points for the whole season. But they defense only let 89 points go. Now, PHS, them scored like 300 points. But their defense is giving up like 180, almost 200 points.
But that new PHC.
Pasadena Sports, people.
Pasadena Sports.
Who you got?
I'm gonna go with Muir, but
Muir has to win again because PHS has never had a 2-game winning streak, or that's their longest turkey tussle. First off, the turkey tussle, look it up. It's a legendary high school football game between legendary John Muir High in Pasadena, California. It's legendary. Legendary John Muir High in Pasadena, California, and against Pasadena High School. I went to Pasadena High. He went to John Muir. Muir's been on 30-year winning streaks.
30 years until last year.
You know, and then they lost to Pasadena last year. They played in the Rose Bowl.
Yep.
This is where USC and UCLA stole their tradition from. Mm-hmm. Because in the 50s, a train company called the Santa Fe Train Company gave what was then, I think, PCC, Pasadena City College, or Muir was a junior college at the time. Yep. And they gave Muir this bell. And then they started to play for the Victory Bell. Now UCLA USC plays for a Victory Bell. Mm-hmm. But they're not the original school to do that. It's Pasadena and John Muir. They play next week?
Next week.
They're both 7-1. They both look good. I might take my daughter back out there. Because I only went to one. I cursed them once they said I couldn't go to Muir. I cursed Pasadena High.
You should have been fighting so much.
No, they didn't say. No, first off, hold on, buddy. They didn't say I couldn't go because I was fighting. I just didn't live in that district. Come on, don't do that. Shouldn't have been fighting.
Everybody knows that you fight, man. I can blame it on you.
Anyway, I'm finna get the fuck out of here. Somebody else try to embarrass me. All right, I love y'all. We out. Deuces.
Deuces.